What's up, guys? We are live. What's up? Welcome to Fed Reacts. Got an impromptu show right now. Good morning. It's 9:50 right now, Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be covering the Melly trial. Just went live. Looks like they're going through some text messages. So without further ado, we're just going to get right into it, and I'll give you all an update when we get a break here. Hold on. Let me go ahead and get this thing going with the sound. Why the hell is it not playing? Oh, I think I know why.
2018 at 9:36
That's my bad, guys.
p.m. Okay, don't make her cry anymore. IDK what you said, but she was crying.
From phone number 9807, sent 8/28/2018 at 9:42 p.m. You made her cry. I was talking to you.
Publishing page 5.
From phone number 9807, sent 8/28/2018 at 9:43 p.m. Tell her I wasn't talking to her. She's perfect. She needs to go home with her mama. You just making shit worse with me and her right now. Phone number 9807, sent 8/28/2018 at 9:53 p.m. Tell her to call me ASAP.
Phone number ending in 6942, sent August 28, 2018, 10:33. She texts you, we was eating.
From phone number 9807, sent 8/28/2018 at 10:33 p.m. She eating now? Question mark.
Phone number ending in 6942, sent August 28, 2018, 10:56:08. Image. Publishing page 6. Phone number ending in 6942, sent August 28, 2018, 10:56:28 p.m. Text message of an image. Phone number ending in 6942, sent August 28, 2018 at 10:57 p.m. That is what I text his mom. Not one thing I said bad, but they, your family, not me, but you know I carry, so she better think before running up.
From message from phone number 9807, sent 8/30/2018 at 11 a.m. When you going over there? From phone number 9807, sent 8/30/2018 at 11:05 a.m. Why you keep messing with people, bro? What's wrong with you?
Phone number ending in 6942, sent August 30th of 2018, 11:06 a.m. What are you talking about? I'm not even on no social media. That little girl talking about what she going to do to me, I ain't respond or say anything. Phone number ending in 6942, same date, 11:06 a.m. I've been asleep. Publishing page 7.
From the message from phone number 9807, sent 8/30/2018 at 11:07 a.m. Stop texting his mama, bro. Damn.
And phone number ending in 6942, sent August 30th, 2018, 11:08 a.m. I haven't. That was the only day I text her, so I showed you what I said. Nothing bad. I didn't even cuss at her. Same phone number, sent same date, 11:08:33 a.m. I'm done with all of it. Same phone number, sent same date, 11:11 a.m. His sister starting mess. I ain't said nothing. I don't care. I worked last night.
All right, so guys, what they're doing right now is they're going through some of the text messages. The trial is pretty much wrapping up. I think the prosecution has like one more witness that they're going to call. So I'll probably cover the trial today and tomorrow. Of course, we got a show later on tonight, but yeah, right now they're going through text messages from Melly's phone. So yes, we are live, guys. I know some of you guys are saying, wait, what's going on right now? And then, Myron, do you sleep? No, guys, I don't sleep. As you guys know, I was live earlier with Nick and Sneeko on Sneeko stream and Cozy TV, but there is no sleep over here. Let's keep going.
And tonight I'm sleeping. You act like you don't have sisters who see the crap she posts.
Phone number.
And Bitcoin Bandit says, "Have you not slept since the Rumble and Cozy streams with Sneeko and Nick Fuentes? Your sleep schedule's crazy." Yeah, it is crazy, bro. But hey, someone's got to put the work in for y'all, man. I told y'all we are on the path to number one. We got next. We're about to take over.
9807, sent 8/30/2018, 11:14 a.m.
Excuse me one second.
Should we approach?
All right, so it looks like they're gonna like recess it real quick. So real fast, right? Obviously, this is FedRex, so I want to tell y'all real quick about this video. Okay, shout out to Bruce Rivers. We don't agree on everything, but I do like his coverage on the Melly case. This right here, this witness right here, man, that came in. Here's a pretty good summary of what went down. We'll watch this and react to it together. Okay. We'll fast forward a little bit. So this witness came in, and basically what this witness did, he confirmed that Melly did in fact change his clothes after the shooting.
He goes with the cameraman. He's not part of the crew.
House before you left for the hospital.
Same people that was there when we got there.
Okay, and same people being the 4 people that entered the Mitsubishi?
Yes.
So you're at Frito's house. You mentioned, and I forgot.
Yeah, I like Bruce Rivers. The only thing I disagree with him is on his Andrew Tate coverage. I firmly believe Andrew's innocent. He doesn't think so. But we'll see what ends up happening. But that's where we disagree. I met the guy in person, nice guy, but I would say that's probably the only thing we disagree on.
Not exactly where you were in the house. Did you say where you were? No, not Melly's house. Frito's house. Where were you in Frito's house?
Outside.
Okay. And who was at Frito's house when you first got there?
Everybody that was in the house.
Okay. And it's because I don't know who.
And when they say Frito, guys, they're referring to Fredo Bang. That's who he's referring to. The other rapper who is not testifying in this trial for obvious reasons.
Okay, what an answer that is. Who was at Frito's house after everybody that wasn't at the house?
Everybody was or is. Can you please specify?
We'll speed this up a bit.
In other words, what are the names of the people that were at the house?
Kobe, Melly.
Kobe, Melly.
People out there remember.
Okay. Was that the first time you saw Melly after you guys left the studio?
Yeah.
Was Melly wearing the same clothes or different clothes than when you saw him at the studio?
No,
He was.
All right, so he's wearing something at the studio. The murder happens. Then after the murder, they're at Frito's house, and he's wearing something different. Here's why that's important. If you remember where Melly was sitting, he's in the rear driver's side seat. Okay, so you're like, this is very close quarters. You're in an enclosed vehicle. You've got one person sitting right next to you, and you got another person sitting in the passenger seat in the front. When you fire a round in an enclosed car and it hits somebody, it's going to spray blood on you. Same with the front seat. It's still going to get blowback. You're going to get some material on you for sure. And so he knows that, and that's likely why.
Now, here's the other thing as well, just so you guys get a visual, right? Nice little refresher. What was Melly wearing that night, guys? This jean jacket outfit right here. In case you guys see him come out, right? And you see him with his jean jacket, and then he gets back where? We'll enlarge that for y'all real fast. He gets in the back seat, and you can see the door right here where my mouse is, and then bam, it closes. So you see him confirm get inside the back left passenger side, right directly behind the driver. Okay, and then you see the next victim, Juvie, right here, right? And then you fast forward, and you see all the cars, and I'll just, boom, right here. You see them leave. So bam, right there, confirmed, right? So now you guys kind of have a visual. So that's the outfit he was wearing on the night of the murder. All right, let's go back to this. Testimony from a friend. And Bruce Rivers breaking this down.
He changed his clothes, according to the prosecution. That's the prosecution's theory for sure.
I'll play this for a bit, guys, then I'm going to go back to the active trial.
and it's a pretty good one.
You guys
Wasn't wearing the same clothes.
okay. Do you recall what he was wearing?
Just had on some shorts.
Hold on, shorts. But y'all just saw he was wearing jeans and a jean jacket. What the hell?
And how long do you stay at Frito Bane's house?
I don't know.
Right. Minutes, hours, days?
He's a reluctant witness, but he brings out a very, very important fact, and that goes to consciousness of guilt.
20 minutes could be hours.
Okay. So not days.
Not even a day.
Okay. And so when you got to Frito's house, was it light or dark outside?
It's like,
And you previously said
Now it's light outside, but remember that the murder supposedly happened around 4:30 or thereabouts in the morning. So it would be dark and then just about to start getting light in about an hour and a half or so.
yourself and Melly and someone else was at Frito's house. Was Frito there as well?
I think I just didn't remember.
Okay. What happens while you're there? Like you're there, you're outside, what happens?
Greeting.
Okay. And are you greeting alone?
Yes.
Are you at the house at any point in time? Do more people come to the house or do people leave the house?
If they did come, I don't know. I was in the back.
Okay.
I was back in the greeting.
At any point in time, did Melly leave Frito's house?
It came to the point when I was there by myself.
All right. So you were there by
So that means Melly must have left.
yourself. So the people that you previously said were there were no longer there, correct?
Right.
And so do you know where they went?
All right, we're going to go back to the active trial, guys. We could come back to this when we're in the middle of a break, but let's go back to the active trial.
Knowing what you talking about, you a grown-ass lady doing childish shit, ain't no one telling you to text.
So they're going through text messages. So check out, let's see, we got 18,000 watching right now, right, on the True Crime channel. Look at this. What verdict will the jury reach in the YNW Melly trial? Let's hit guilty. Let's see what they think. Wow. So more and more people are starting to think that Melly is guilty. Before it was, 80% thought that he was not guilty. But as the trial's been going on, the prosecution has been slowly, switching the jury, the popular consensus mind. Keep in mind, a lot of these people that are in here, guys, are 100% YNW Melly fans. And even myself included. I like his music. But, facts are facts, bro. Like, I mean, it's pretty, you guys know my take on this case. The evidence in this case is extremely strong, though it's circumstantial.
She minding her.
I told your sister to stop whatever it is they're doing.
From phone number 9807, the sent 8/30/2018 at 11:46 a.m. You telling everybody my business, and you don't even be right. You the reason they hate me. From phone number 9807, sent 8/30/2018 at 11:46 a.m. Got me looking like a bad person.
Phone number ending in 6942, sent August 30th, 2018 at 11:50 a.m. No, I'm not your actions I take up for you. I have people telling me your son doesn't care about you or love you. I always say you just finding your way, and I know you love, even though you hurt me and you don't see how much I sacrifice for you every day. I argue with people about talking trash about you, even though people say he would not take up for you like that. I always have your back. Every time you call, I am there. That's your friend, fine. He ain't going nowhere. I see, but you are not going to say everything is my fault. Publishing page 10. Phone number ending in 6942. Sent August 30th, 2018 at 11:51 a.m. I know you hurt and looking for someone to blame, but I love you and I love you. I would die for you, but you don't see that.
All right, just you guys know, this conversation, it seems to be, is between Melly and his mom. If I'm not mistaken, Brazy Lady is who he has in his phone as his mother. Okay, and keep in mind, guys, the dates here, August 30th, 2018. This is about 2 months prior to the murder. Okay.
Right now, it's okay. I told you I'm backing off. Same phone number, sent August 30th, 2018, 12:08:07 p.m. I told them to delete whatever they post. It's dead. Same phone number, sent September 11th, 2018 at 10:49 p.m. Your grandma is over. They wanted to see you.
Phone number 9807, sent 9/11/2018 at 11:42 p.m. I'm gonna call her in a second, working on the second album.
Phone number ending in 6942, sent September 11th, 2018 at 11:51 p.m. Okay, everyone went home. I love you. Keep doing great music. I'm proud of you.
Phone number 9807, sent 9/11/2018, 11:53 p.m.
Publishing page 11. Phone number ending in 6942, sent September 11, 2018 at 11:54 p.m. You're my heartbeat. I cry all the time. I miss you so much, but I know I have to let you grow up.
Phone number 9807, sent 9/11/2018, 11:55 p.m. No need to cry. You fit to be a millionaire.
Phone number 6942, sent 9/11/2018, 11:56 p.m.
Yeah. Okay. So some of you guys are just joining in and probably wondering what the hell is going on. They're doing a recap right now, guys, of text messages. And what they're doing is they're showing text conversation between Melly and his mother. I'm trying to figure out the relevance of why they're showing this, but I'm sure they have a point here.
You deserve it. You're so talented. We play your music all night. Same phone number, sent September 14th, 2018 at 6:15 p.m. I love you, kid.
Phone number 9807, sent 9/14/2018. Love you too. I see you be.
And once we hit 1 to 2,000 live viewers, guys, I'll explain what happened with the Rumble stream the other day. So don't worry.
Chilling. I love that.
So share the video with all your friends. Let's get this thing packed up. I know I'm kind of going here off the cuff, like doing a live stream in the morning, which I never ever do. But hey, it's live right now. I'm awake, so I said, "Fuck it, let's do it."
Doing you. Phone number 9807, sent 9/14/2018 at 6:15 p.m. Everything gonna be in place.
Publishing page 12. Phone number ending in 6942, sent September 14th of 2018 at 6:24 p.m. Yes, I'm good, just working. Same phone number, message sent 9/14/2018 at 6:27 p.m. Image. Same phone number, message sent September 15th, 2018 at 3:48 a.m. You okay?
Phone number 9807, sent 9/15/2018 at 3:48 a.m. Just letting you know I got Brandon. I'm in the car with him now. Love you, fool.
Phone number 69.
Okay, I think I know why they're doing this. I think they're doing this, guys, to establish that Melly is in fact the user of this phone. Which explains the intimate messages with his mother. So I think they're trying to establish that this phone is utilized by Melly. Why is that important for the prosecution? Well, keep in mind, guys, the prosecution's case heavily relies upon Melly's phone being in his possession during the commission of these crimes, because the phone is what the prosecution or the police used to track the location of the murder and everything else that went down, because the story that Melly's friends gave the police didn't make sense. But when they did the geolocation data lookup back on the phones, they saw that the phone painted a much different story. So that is why this is so critical to them establishing that Melly does in fact use this phone. But the defense is trying to put up, after Melly was in jail, this phone was being used by other people. This phone is a community phone. It's not used by just Melly. It's used by other people too. So I think the prosecution here is trying to show that this phone belongs to Melly. But let's see. I think this is the prosecution here. But again, I literally just turned this stream, this broadcast on just like y'all did. So we'll figure it out together. But let's keep going.
42. Message sent September 15th of 2018, 3:49 a.m. Love you more, kid. Drive safe. Same phone number. Message sent September 15th, 2018 at 3:54 a.m. Did you see how nice the Maxima looks?
Phone number 9807, sent 9/15/2018 at 10:36 a.m. Yes, I can pick it up on my way back home, right back home tonight, question mark. Phone number 9807, sent 9/15/2018 at 10:36 a.m. Needed for a couple weeks.
Phone number 6942, sent September 15, 2018 at 11:43 a.m. I just woke up. I need it. My Benz get painted Monday.
Phone number 9807, sent 9/15/2018, 11:58 a.m. How long it's going to take? From 9807, sent 9/15/2018, 11:58 a.m. What about another rental? I got the money.
Phone number ending 6942, message sent September 15, 2018 at 12:53 p.m. When? Publishing page 14. Phone number ending in 6942, message sent September 15th of 2018 at 3:49 p.m. My car takes 4 days.
From message 9807, sent 9/15/2018 at 3:51 p.m. Okay, so Thursday.
Phone number ending in 6942, message sent September 15, 2018 at 3:51 p.m. Yes. Same phone number, message sent same date at 3:51:59 p.m. Tell Track, send my money please for the last rental.
From 9807, sent 9/15/2018, 3:52 a.m.
6942, message sent 9/15/2018 at 3:52 p.m. Did you get your passport yet? Publishing page 15.
From phone number 9807, sent 9/15/2018 at 3:53 p.m. No.
Phone number 6942, message sent September 15th of 2018, 3:54 p.m. Do you know how to do it? Same phone number, message sent same date at 3:54:20 p.m. How is Brandon?
From 9807, sent 9/15/2018 at 2:54 p.m. Hey, good, I got my haircut.
Phone number ending in 6942, message sent 9/15/2018 at 3:55 p.m. Thank you, Benny. Was about to text you and ask you to get him one. Do you have a show tonight?
From 9807, sent 9/15/2018 at 3:55 p.m. Yeah, we on the way to Jacksonville.
Publishing page 16. Phone number ending in 6942. Message sent September 15, 2018 at 4:27 p.m. Aunt Dilly doing Grandma Justine's sister. Same phone number, message sent, same date, 4:27:31 p.m. 1-904-200-0534. Same phone number, message sent, same date at 4:28:02 p.m. Call her when you get there. What car are you driving? Or are you in a Sprinter? Same phone number, message sent September 16, 2018 at 12:08 p.m. Your show was awesome. Keep up the good work. Drop Brandon off on the way from Jacksonville. He has school tomorrow. I'm off today, so I will be home.
From 9807, sent 9/16/2018 at 8:06 p.m. Yo.
Phone number ending in 6942. Message sent September 16, 2018 at 8:07 p.m. Yes. Same phone number. Message sent at 8:07:22 p.m. Why you ain't drop Brandon off? Skipping to page 27. Publishing phone number 6942. Message sent September 9.
And just so you guys know, when they say Brandon, I think they're referring to this guy. This is Melly's little brother, if I'm not mistaken. Brandon Curtis King, known professionally as an American rapper, and songwriter. He is the younger brother of American rapper YNW Melly. Yeah, so here we go. This is him right here, YNW BSlime, right? So she said, why didn't you drop off Brandon? Well, that's his little brother. So again, I think they're doing this to establish that he is in fact the user of the phone and he's texting his mom, right? You're not going to have intimate conversations like this with just anyone. So they're trying to establish that this is in fact his phone.
19th of 2018 at 7:51 p.m. I'm at work and I go back Friday to Mrs. Bar. Same phone number, same date, message sent 11:13:54 p.m. Do you think you want to go to Ohio for Christmas? I'm planning it. Same phone number, message sent September 23rd of 2018 at 2:42 a.m. How far are you from the club? Answer me. Question mark. People are getting upset. I'm getting calls at work. WTF.
From 9807, sent 9/23/2018, 2:52 a.m. Was getting here done, missed the show. From 9807, 9/23/2018 at 2:52 a.m. We're BSlime.
Phone number ending in 6942, message sent 9/23/2018 at 2:52 a.m. Call DA now. Publishing page number 28. Phone number ending in 6942, message sent 9/23/2018 at 2:53:01 a.m. Phone number 772-940-4993. Same phone number, message sent same date at 2:53:14 a.m. You owe like 8K.
From 9807, sent 9/23/2018 at 2:53 a.m. No, I don't. From 9807, sent 9/23/2018 at 2:53 a.m. The show was only 5K.
Phone number ending in 6942. Message sent September 23rd, 2018 at 2:54 a.m. This is bad. Call him, please. It looks bad for everybody.
So it looks like he missed the show to get his hair done, and he didn't give a shit because it was only $5,000. And you know what? Let me just be honest with y'all. Guys, this is common with rappers, right? Where they're not on time, they're always late, they're always high, they always have an entourage. Like, they're not the most punctual people, okay? And I'll be honest with y'all, like, we're gonna be extremely transparent. This is why we don't really interview rappers on our podcast like that anymore, guys. This is a big reason why. Like, this is very common where they don't show up on shows, they get paid for the show, don't show up, whatever it is. This is why so many promoters, like, they'll pay them maybe a portion up front. Sometimes they pay them all up front, which that's a lot of the times an L, but they don't show up, bro. They don't show up, man. Like, you got to remember, a lot of these guys are criminals that just happen to make music. And unfortunately, they don't have a certain level of integrity and adherence to rules, regulations, and the law. So if you take someone that's an outlaw, make them an artist, it's not like they're going to change into a good person overnight. It just doesn't happen like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. This is typically why we don't even book rappers anymore. It's a lot of work for not much reward in a podcast setting where articulate conversation is something that's valued. It's just something that a lot of these artists, you know, can't provide. And I know some people might get mad at me for saying that or whatever, but I mean, it is very difficult to deal with rappers, and that's why we don't interview them anymore. You know, unless like they're different. You're not like a normal, typical street rapper that, you know, is gonna give one-word answers, and you got to pull teeth to get answers and all this other stuff. So, so yeah, basically, looks like he didn't show up for a show. His excuse was he was getting his hair done, and the promoter is calling his mom trying to figure out what's going on. You know what I mean? And that's when you know it's bad, when the promoters are freaking calling your parents.
Same phone number, message sent September 23rd, 2018 at 2:57 a.m. You put everybody before you, and real friends would have said leave, and they would miss the show, not you, because it's your face. I'm disappointed. Publishing page 29. Phone number ending in 6942, message sent September 23rd, 2018 at 2:59 a.m. You act like you don't care anymore about your career. This is your future, not mine. I have a career. You need to start thinking about you and get your priorities together. I can't do it for you because you don't want me to.
On 9807, sent 9/23/2018 at 2:59 a.m. Man, you don't know what you're talking about. Just stay out of my career, please. On 9807, sent 9/23/2018, 3 a.m. I've been working harder than ever. You don't know the half. From number 9807, sent 9/23/2018 at 3 a.m. I made one mistake. Wow, everyone misses at least one show in their career.
Phone number ending in 6942, message sent September 23rd, 2018 at 3 a.m. They called me at work. I was afraid something happened.
Oh man, now I want to take accountability for missing the show, bro. Like, you know, people showed up and paid to see him and they didn't get it. Like, bro, that's a bad look, man. It's a bad look.
You didn't call me.
From 9807, sent 9/23/2018 at 3 a.m. We're Brandon at.
Publishing page 30. Phone number ending in 6942, message sent September 23rd of 2018 at 3:01 a.m. This is the second show that DA promoted for you. It looks bad on him and people already talk so much stuff. I get put in it regardless because you're my child, you know, and I can't take up for you when I don't know.
Bam. Here we go. So you see right here, guys, right? You're my child, Jamel. If you guys don't know, YNW government name is Jamel Demons. Okay, they're trying to switch it and make it sound like Demons, but it's basically Demons, Demons. Okay, and I can't take up for you when I don't know. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. This is his phone. I mean, his mom is over here yelling at him for not showing up for a show.
Same phone number, message sent, same date at 3:03 a.m. No, I don't know because you act like I did something to you and I never anything but help you. And it looks bad because tracking everybody there, why you ain't go with them, ? You don't smoke anymore.
From 9807, sent 9/23/2018 at 3:04 a.m. Man, don't worry about my career. I made a mistake. I don't care. The back end was only $1,000. From 9807, sent 9/23/2018 at 3:05 a.m. Where is Brandon at?
Phone number ending in 6942, message sent September 23rd, 2018 at 3:14 a.m. It's not the money, it called being professional, and that I want you to understand. You want a positive image and people to say how great you did. Same phone number, message sent, same date, 3:14:42 a.m. Probably sleep, it's 3 a.m. in the morning. Publishing page 31. Phone number ending in 6942. Message sent September 23rd of 2018 at 3:15 a.m. You're not taking him, get him next weekend.
From 9807 at 9/23/2018 at 3:21 a.m. Yes, I am. From 9807, 9/23/2018 at 3:21 a.m.
So, guys, again, they're referring to Slime, right? Which is his younger brother, Brandon. Okay, this is who they're referring to. He says, so he basically wants to go and get his brother. And his mom is saying no.
He at your house, ?
So, and also keep in mind, guys, they have different last names. So that means they probably have different fathers.
From 9807, sent 9/23/2018 at 3:34 a.m. You all don't know nothing about this music career, so stay out of it. Please, look, every artist, even Michael Jackson, done missed a show. You all leave me alone, trying to make me look irresponsible. If my check would have come in on time, I wouldn't be trying to get right last minute.
Phone number ending in 6942, message sent September 23rd, 2018 at 3:53 a.m. If you needed something, Jamel, all you have to do is ask. I'm still your mom. I'm going to always have your back. What you don't understand, you act like you don't people who love you and care about you. I've been giving your space, but it's okay to need help. You have nothing to prove to me. I'm your mom. I love you regardless.
From 9807, sent 9/23/2018 at 4:01 a.m.
Going backwards, publishing page 45.
From 9807 at 10/15/2018, 9:35 p.m. Stop telling Brandon that is not true.
Phone number 6942, message sent 10/15/2018, 9:40 p.m. I was on the phone. I told him stay out of it. Your grandma is here waiting on you. Jamel, it's your life, son, and I love you. I will always be right here. Same phone number, message sent, same date at 10:13 p.m. dinner is done. Same phone number, message sent 10/16/2018 at 12:34 a.m. I love you, kid. Same phone number, message sent, same date at 8:09 a.m. Good morning, I love you. Call me when you get up. Trust God, everything will be fine.
From 9807, sent 10/16/2018 at 8:18 a.m. Love you too.
Publishing page 46.
From 9807 at 10/18/2018 at 1:41 p.m. Send wire info.
Phone number 6942. Message sent October 18, 2018, 2:16 p.m. You can do a transfer to my account. It's free. Same phone number, message sent same date at 2:17 p.m. I was asleep. Same phone number, message sent same date at 9:34 p.m. You sent Jasmine money for me, ? She hasn't answered the phone. Same phone number, message sent October 20th of 2018 at 2:13 a.m. You did good, love you, be safe, kid.
From 9807 10/20/2018 at 2:13 a.m. Thanks, Ma, I love you.
Publishing page 47.
From 9807 sent 10/20/2018 at 2:13 a.m. for everything.
Phone number 6942. Message sent 10/20/2018 at 2:14 a.m. You know I got you forever. Same phone number, message sent same date at 7:12 a.m. Have a safe flight, love you.
From 9807 sent 10/20/2018 at 7:13 a.m. Love you. From phone number 9807 sent 10/20/2018 at 7:13 a.m. Tell Riri that I love her too.
Phone number 6942. Message sent 10/20/2018 at 7:13:57 a.m. I will. She coming over today. Publishing page 50. Phone number 6942. Message sent 10/23/2018 at 11:17 a.m. I will. Same phone number. Message sent same date at 4:09:18 p.m. You look so happy. I love you.
From 9807 sent 10/23/2018 4:13 p.m. I am Ma.
All right, quick little update because we got 750 plus y'all in here. So you guys are probably wondering, yo, why the hell are they reading these text messages? From what it looks like to me, guys, it looks like the prosecution is the one going through these text messages because I can't see how the defense would benefit from this, establishing that Melly is the user of this phone because the defense's case is defending against this. One of their main stances has been defending themselves, saying that multiple people use this phone and it's not just Melly. So I'm pretty sure that this is probably the prosecution reading this. But yes, what they're trying to do is they're trying to establish that Melly is the user of this phone. And the reason for that is because this phone number tied to this phone number tied to the phone is what was used when they did their search warrant applications for the location data of the phone. It's called the historical ping, right? In the law enforcement world, they use that to figure out where the crime scene really went down, and they found quite a bit of evidence in that area that pretty much pointed in the direction of Melly being the murderer. So that's why they need to establish that Melly is the user of this phone. They went through his photo roll earlier on in the trial, but now they're going ahead and going through the text messages to show that he's also using it to message people.
Love you.
To include his mother, right? Which that's a very intimate conversation. I mean, hell, she even referred to him as Jamel in that thread earlier that we were talking about.
Phone number 6942. Sent 10/23/2018 4:31 p.m. blank message. Same phone number sent 10/24/2018 1:02 a.m. Are you okay?
I'm 9807 sent 10/24/2018 at 1:02 a.m. Yeah, why though?
Phone number 6942. Message sent 10/24/2018 1:03 a.m. You was wild on your live. Who pissed you off? I don't like seeing you upset. Publishing page 51. Phone number ending in 6942 sent October 24, 2018 at 1:56 a.m. I love you, get some rest, 10/26/2018, 5:16 a.m. Send me your location. Same phone number continues. October 26th at 5:17 a.m. I'm in Stewart. Same phone number continues on the same date at 5:47 a.m. I love you so much.
From 9807, sent 10/27/2018, 3:40 a.m. A location was sent.
Phone number 6942, message sent 10/27/18, 3:40 a.m. Okay. Publishing page 52. Phone number 6942, message sent 10/27/18 at 3:40 a.m. Love you. Same phone number, message sent same date at 3:23 p.m. I'm at your gate. I'm going to get the trash.
From 9807, sent 10/28/2018, 10:33 a.m. Bring Mariah.
Phone number 6942, message sent October 28, 2018, 11:22 a.m. Okay. Detective, you can skip that next message and move on to the final message on the page.
From 9807, sent 10/28/2018 to 2:09 p.m.
Don't worry, guys. I will go ahead and explain what happened during our whole conversation, why the power went out.
Like, go now.
Publishing page 53. Phone number 6942, message sent on October 28th, 2018, 2:17 p.m. Okay, what's wrong?
From 9807, sent 10/28/2018 to 22 p.m. I'll pay you. From 9807, same date at 2:22 p.m. when you get down here.
Phone number 6942, sent 10/28/18 at 2:22 p.m. Okay. Same phone number, same date, sent at 2:23 p.m. I'm waiting on track to cash at me the 1,000. Same phone number, same date at 2:23:40 p.m. Is someone threatening you? Publishing page 54.
From 9807, 10/28/2018 at 2:23 p.m. No harm. Phone number 9807, 10/28/2018 at 2:23 p.m. I'm not scared. From 9807, 10/28/2018, 2:24 p.m. Just listen.
From 6942, October 28, 2018 at 2:24:06 p.m. Okay, I want you safe. Same phone number, same date at 2:24:28 p.m. You're covered.
From 9807, 10/28/2018 at 2:24 p.m. I know.
Publishing page 55.
From 9807, sent 10/28/2018, 2:24 p.m. Still need to protect myself.
Phone number 6942, sent October 28, 2018 at 2:53 p.m. FaceTime me.
From 9807 at 10/28/2018 at 3:06 p.m. Jay Finn ascended. From 9807, 10/28/2018 at 3:06 p.m. He fit and ascend 500.
Once we hit 1,000, guys, I'll explain everything that went down. Don't worry.
Phone number 6942, message sent October 28 at 3:06 p.m. Okay. Same phone number, message sent same date at 3:06:23 p.m. Okay. Publishing page 56.
And guys, 100 track, 100 tracker that's the manager.
From 9807, what's your cash app? Oh, sorry, that was sent 10/28/2018 at 3:06.
This him right here, guys, just so you guys have an idea. This YNW Melly's manager right here. 100K track. So just to put a picture to the name.
PM, what's your cash app?
Phone number 6942, message sent 10/28/2018, 3:07 p.m. Money sign JAMIE-YNW. Same phone number continues on the same date at 3:16 p.m. Answer the phone, it's me with trigger. Same phone number, same date at 10:12 a.m., 1132 Southeast 3rd Avenue, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Same phone number, November 2nd, 2018 at 1:40 p.m. I love you, kid. Publishing page 57.
From 9807, sent 11/2/2018 at 1:43 p.m. Love you more.
Phone number 6942, message sent 11/2/2018 at 1:53 p.m. Loved, quotation marks, love you more, close quotation marks. Same phone number 11/3/2018 at 2:39 p.m. Unblock my number, capital letters right now.
From 9807 at 11/3/2018, 2:41 p.m. I'm good, food. You got it. I'm gonna just stay to myself. I don't want to hurt you.
This is kind of a juvenile conversation between him and his mom. Like he's blocking his mom. That's kind of weird. I mean, yeah, you wouldn't think that this is a conversation between a mother and son, but it is, guys. And just so y'all know, Melly's mom is very young. Let me find her for you guys. She had him when she was like a teenager, guys, and they talk about this in the documentary. Hold on. This is her right here. Okay. It's her right here. Let me find her age for y'all.
Just leave me alone.
Phone number 6942, message sent 11/3/2018 at 2:43 p.m. No one blocked me because I'm not finished saying what I'm saying. Same phone number, same date at 2:43:20 p.m. I be trying to be there for you and you push me away like I'm the problem. Publishing page 58.
All right, so here we go. This is his mom, guys. So you guys are probably wondering, what's up with this juvenile conversation? Him and his mom, guys. So this is his mom, Jamie Demons King. She had him when she was 14 years old. She became 14 years old when she became pregnant with him, giving birth to him in the 9th grade. So she gave birth to him her freshman year of high school, which is wild. I don't know how old she is. Let's see here. How old is she? Okay, 37 years old. Damn. What the? Bro, she's only 4 years older than me. And she got a grown-ass kid. So, yeah. Anyway. We'll continue on. Because Melly, guys, was born May 1st, 1999. He's 24 years old. So she has a grown-ass son and she's only 37, man. That's crazy.
From 9807 on 11/3/2018 at 2:43 p.m. Fuck what everyone gotta say. From 9807, 11/3/2018, 2:43 p.m. Man, I'm not trying to hear that shit. I do shit for you too.
Phone number ending in 6942, message sent 11/3/2018 at 2:43 p.m. You always give me the cold shoulder, but it's cool.
From 9807, 11/3/2018, 2:44 p.m. You better off without me, so just slide, bro. I'm gonna love you from a distance.
Bro, he said, bitch, you gave me the cold shoulder. Yo, what the hell? What? Yeah, okay.
What the fuck?
I don't care how old I am, bro. If I ever tell my mom, bitch, that's the end of me, bro. She getting a...
Phone number 6942, message sent 11/3/2018 at 2:44 p.m. I didn't do anything to you.
From 9807, 11/3/2018 at 2:44 p.m. Bitch, you gave me the cold shoulder because I couldn't find the blazer.
Publishing page 59, phone number ending in 6942, message sent November 3rd of 2018 at 2:44 p.m. But cool, you wanted to be better off by yourself anyway.
From 9807, 11/3/2018 at 2:44 p.m. I looked in 4 different stores for the shit. From 9807, 11/3/2018, 2:44 p.m. Fuck you mean?
Phone number ending in 6942, message sent 11/3.
And also, I want you guys to look at the dates. This is right after the murders, November 3rd. So you can see here the murders happened, guys, October 26th. So this is a week or so after the fact. You can see here that he's a bit more flustered.
2008 at 2:45 p.m. So you can F with who you want, LOL, but it's cool, it's done, just remember.
From 9807, 11/3/2018 at 2:45 p.m. Fuck everybody. From 9807, 11/3/2018 at 2:45 p.m. If you don't understand, I know the next bitch won't.
Publishing page 60, phone number ending in 6942, message sent 11/3/2018 at 2:46 p.m. KK.
From 9807, sent 11/3/2018, 2:46 p.m. I'm meant to be alone, I'm a monster. From 9807, 11/3/2018, 2:46 p.m. I'm evil. From 9807, 11/3/2018, 2:46 p.m. I'm all dead.
Phone number ending in 6942, message sent 11/3/2018, 2:46 p.m. It's always F people that I'll do anything for you.
9807, 11/3/2018, 2:46 p.m. So leave me the fuck alone.
Publishing page 61.
Holy, bro. We can see that he was on that demon time for real. I'll tell you this, it's not good to be showing text messages where you're saying that you're evil and you're, a monster in a trial where you're getting tried for double homicide with your death penalty is on the table. Holy, bro. This is an L all the way. Not too good.
Phone number ending in 6942. Message date 11/3/2018 at 2:46 p.m. But fine.
From 9807, 11/3/2018, 2:46 p.m. Bitch, you did me wrong too.
Phone number 6942. Message sent 11/3/2018 at 2:46 p.m. You got it.
From 9807, 11/3/2018, 2:46 p.m. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. From 9807, 11/3/2018, 2:46 G shit.
Phone number ending in 6942, 11/3/2018 at 2:46 p.m. You don't have to, it's done. Publishing page 62. Phone number ending in 6942, message sent 11/3/2018 at 2:46 p.m. You good?
From 9807, 11/3/2018,
It's focusing on it. Go ahead.
2:53 p.m. You just turned me up.
Phone number 6942, 11/3/2018 at 2:54 p.m. Unblock my number. Same phone number, same date at 3:07 p.m. I love you, bipolar ass. Same phone number, same date at 3:13 p.m. Your mom said, where are y'all flying into? In Colorado, like what airport?
From 9807,
All right, so it looks like it's a combination of his girl and his mom using his phone.
11/3/2018, 3:13.
I know some of y'all are probably confused what the hell's going on. It's a combination of his mom and his girl using his phone.
p.m. I don't know why.
But there is juvenile conversation between him and his mom as well, as you guys can see here. Like, him missing the show, her getting spammed while she's at work as a nurse, so yeah, very unique relationship dynamic.
Phone number 6942, 11/3/2018 at 3:57 p.m. IDK, unblock my number though, please. Publishing page number 63, phone number ending in 6942, message sent on 11/3/2018, 3:17 p.m. Thought we wasn't doing that no more. You're being childish.
From 9807, 11/3/2018 at 3:18 p.m. Just leave me alone. You don't understand me. Everyone asks for something. Don't even think about my feelings, bro. Fuck everybody. 9807, sent 11/3/2018, 3:18 p.m. Make sure I please you though before everybody. You don't even see that shit.
Phone number 6942, message sent 11/3/2018 at 3:19 p.m., 3:19:29 p.m. Shut up. Same phone number, same date, sent at 3:19:34 p.m. You're being a baby.
Turn off the phone, please.
Same phone number, November 3rd, 2018, 3:19:45 p.m. I do understand you. Same phone number, message sent, same date, 3:19:52 p.m. I wouldn't be around if I didn't. Publishing page 64, 6942 phone number, message sent on 11/3/2018 at 3:19 p.m. Now unblock me. Same phone number, message sent, same date at 3:20 p.m. I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with you on your mom phone. Same phone number, November 3rd, 2018 at 4:28 p.m. I love you.
What page was that? I'm sorry.
64.
Page 64. Can we approach again, please?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're a bit behind. Let's go back and see if they're still on the sidebar. Let's see. Okay, they're still on the sidebar. All right, so we got 1,000+ y'all in here. So while we wait for that to come back, okay. So as you guys know, quick little recap. As you guys know, we had a show on. Damn, I haven't slept yet, so it's still well. I kind of slept but woke up late. We had a show on Monday. And, you know, we had Nick debating Destiny on the JQ. We hit 100,000 live viewers on Rumble. So Don Demarco for that one. Don Demarco. I think the peak was 102K watching live, which is crazy, man. It's really, yeah. I mean, I was thinking about it the other day, you know, starting, you know, we did our first podcast on October 26, 2020. And I said back then, we got next. We're going to make sure that we take over the podcasting game. And, you know, I'm still staying true to that, man. Just because we hit 1 million subscribers on the main channel doesn't mean that we're still not going to go super hard for you guys. And to see us crack 6 figures on Rumble was really cool. If we could have done that that debate on YouTube, I think we probably would have, you know, done similar, you know, somewhere between 50 to 100 if we were able to do it on, you know, YouTube. But obviously for certain reasons, there's no way like we can have a conversation like that on YouTube. No, absolutely no way. So yeah, I mean, it was very, it was cool. It was really cool. And I thought it was, you know, I was there to moderate, right? I wasn't there to necessarily debate. Shout out to both Destiny and Nick for having, you know, being amicable and being able to, you know, debate the situation. And, you know, we had a great dinner afterwards. It was all cool. Okay. And then for the nighttime show, right, we did the after hour show and like, you know, the stream went out and, you know, the lights turned off and then we're able to get the, you know, the light back on and the camera on for a little bit. Then, you know, it ended up like not working, whatever. What ended up happening, guys, is basically the switcher and the lights turned off. And I think that's because the apartment, well, the space, right, got a bit, a little hot. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It was a little hot. And, you know, what ended up happening was just one thing failed. And then it kind of was like just a, you know, boom, like a domino effect. So that's what ended up happening. I'm going to make sure that we keep the spot super cold for tonight's show to make sure that doesn't happen again. But that's what happened on Wednesday, man. It wasn't, you know, well, maybe it was the Mossad that attacked us too. I don't know. But that's what went down, all right, guys? It wasn't necessarily anything.
The defendant. It is a way to ultimately track his location and move.
It wasn't really anything else. So that's really what went down with that. But yeah, we're going to redo that tonight at 10 o'clock. So we'll have Destiny, Zerka, Nick, and the whole squad in here. We told them that we would. We told y'all that we would give you guys another show, so we'll make it happen, right? We gotta stick by our word. So yeah, let's see what they have to say here.
On the night in question. So we're going to go back live again. YNW Melly is facing the death penalty if convicted of murdering his two friends in that car back in 2018. Let's go back and listen more.
Publishing page number 28.
Okay, yeah. So I was right. So this is a state publishing text conversation believed to be between defendant and his mother. Why are they doing this? Because like I said before, they're trying to establish that Melly was in fact the user of this phone and had possession of the phone when the murders were committed, because the phone is what ties him to the murder, guys. Okay, that's what's so important. I had the geolocation data. And the reason why I was a little confused, guys, you can see here, there's a black hand showing these text messages. And from me watching the trial coverage early on, it was a Caucasian woman that was trying the case. Maybe she got a backup to help her, or maybe this is an assistant, but that's why I was a little bit confused, because before it was the prosecutor herself that was like showing this stuff. So when I saw these black hands, I was like, well, hold on. And I know Melly's defense team, he has an African-American woman on the team, so I wasn't sure if that was her. So that's why I had a little bit of confusion. But then I saw they were showing that these text messages. I was like, no way. It's got to be the prosecution, because this does not help him. But yeah. And then here, I'll hit some of these chats real quick. No Lie goes, I love you, Myron. Will forever be in your YouTube shorts. Thanks. Bugs Carrot goes, did you guys find out what happened to the power on Monday? Yeah. Basically, like I said, the place was a little warm. And yeah, just a power outage, guys. That's what ended up happening. Obviously, not all the power went out, but the main thing that went out was the lights and the switcher. So when the lights and the switcher went out, that's why the cameras went out, but the audio was still going. Zaywars goes, question, where does money from donos go on FNF? Well, it goes to us, and as you guys know, we invest that money back in, man. It's not cheap to have everything running. Obviously we got a team behind us, a lot of people that you guys don't see that are off camera helping out behind the scenes, into equipment, maintenance, everything else like that. We damn near run a TV production level podcast, guys. It's it's not cheap to run it, so that's what pretty much goes into it, because you got to remember we have a whole YouTube team, then we got a TikTok team, then we got TikTok Facebook and Instagram and all the other stuff. Me and Fresh don't manage any of that. The only social media that we actually do, we manage our own personal Instagrams, obviously, and then I do the Twitter, right? Because yeah, I say some offensive stuff and people get mad, but it is what it is. But yeah, I'm just on Twitter. I think we're like shadow banned on Twitter, bro, by the way. Like when I tweet, like it doesn't get that much reach. Unless like I get retweeted by somebody else, like no one sees our shit. So it is what it is. Chat Clear goes, shit 304, damn. Yeah. Long Ho goes, sucks you stopped Overwatch. We would all love to see your McCree gameplay, Myron. Long Ho, you might be in for a treat, my friend. You might be in for a treat. I'm going through my phone right now, and I got some old gameplay here. If I got ones in the chat, I'll play a clip for y'all. All right. If I get ones in the chat, if y'all want to see that. I don't know if you guys play Overwatch like that though, so I'm not gonna lie. But let me know if I get ones in the chat. We got here Grindstar. Okay. He goes, oh, okay. Yeah, it looks like we got some ones. All right. Glad you're back on this case, Myron. These law and crime people are silly. Yeah, they don't know the case all the way, man. I'll keep it 1,000. But it is what it is. Why do you think the black community wants to see Melly go free? I mean, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, he's black, so they want him out, I mean, he's a musician, he's an artist. So, they want him to go free. But at the end of the day, when you look at the evidence, I mean, it's really tough to come to another conclusion other than he's the shooter, guys. You know what I mean? It's very difficult to look at the evidence. Though it's circumstantial in nature, like I said before, and I'll say it again, whenever you take one piece of circumstantial evidence, it's weak. But when you take multiple pieces of circumstantial evidence and put them line by line together, it paints a picture, and that picture typically leads you to one logically sound conclusion. The subject either did it or didn't do it, but 9 out of 10 times, they did do it. Burning Wolf, 102K live viewers in the live stream is evidence that despite the suppression by them boys, there is an audience for the JQ talks. Yo, I got to give you a Don Demarco phone because Don Demarco. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I've been getting messages from people. Stop the geopolitic talk. Stop talking about JQ. aren't you guys a dating podcast? Why are you guys going into these topics? Why do you guys talk about Russia, Ukraine? Why do you guys talk about this? Blah, 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 blah. And the reason why, guys, is because if you want to continue to evolve and grow, right, and become the best, you need to be able to be diversified. And if we sit here and talk about chicks all day, well, that's going to mean we're a very limited podcast that deals with just one topic. And I'll be honest with y'all, bro, we've covered women for how long now? Like, bro, I mean, if you don't know female nature at this point and how women move in the modern day dating plays, I don't know what to say. Like, it's out there, you know, and you guys have seen a bunch of copycat podcasts trying to do what we're trying to do, right? And my thing is, they can imitate, but they'll never be able to replicate. Why? Because we're not just going to bring on bimbos and talk to them. We're going to bring on interesting people that have different viewpoints that other people are scared to bring on because they say a lot of things that are factual, right? Hate them or love them. Go look at the stuff that Nick was talking about. You can go ahead and Google all this stuff that he was mentioning, the clean break memo, etc. All of the stuff that he said was pretty historically sound. Okay? When it comes to this debate, no one can really, you debate someone like him or Ryan Dawson or anything else like that, they got the truth on their side. You could be as mad as you want. You could call them whatever you want, right? You can be an awful person, right, in your eyes, but that doesn't mean if they say 1 + 1, it isn't true. So that's what it comes down to. So I look at it like this. We're really, if I'm going to keep it all the way 1,000 with y'all, we're the only major podcast with 1 million+ subscribers that are not scared to platform people that are canceled.
Don Demarco.
I said it. Like, yeah, we're the only ones. You know, we brought you guys Andrew Tate before, right? We brought y'all Tommy Sotomayor. We brought y'all Fuentes. We brought y'all Ryan Dawson. You know what I mean? Like, to me, it's not all about clout or whatever. If the guys speak facts and they make good content, we're bringing them on, you know? And here's the thing, too. I'm happy to have conversations with people that might not agree with us, like these, you know, super pro-black people, whatever. We invited Dr. Umar Johnson. He ain't want to do it. So what do you, like, you know, we can only send the invite, and if they say no, it's no. It is what it is. But y'all can't sit there and get mad at me and be like, oh, well, you only bring on these far-right conservatives. Well, when you ask the libs if they want to come in, they don't want to come. They typically don't want to debate these topics because the problem with far left arguments a lot of the times is they appeal to feelings, guys. They don't appeal to logic, reason, and fact. They almost always appeal to the feels. You understand? So whenever you put someone that's a super woke leftist, they typically don't want to debate these topics. Why do y'all think Hassan Piker's been running for me for 2 years? Like, come on. Let's keep it 1,000. Like, he doesn't want to debate. First he says, first, him and H3 say they want to debate me. I'm like, cool, let's do it. Then what do? Oh, if we're going to do it in person, you need to wear a mask. You want us to wear a mask? Like, do y'all have your vaccines? We need vaccine cards, all this other BS. Now, that's their first excuse. Then I'm like, all right, let's do it. Let's figure it out. Oh, silence, right? And I showed y'all the DMs that they ran from the debate after they challenged me. Then Hassan, oh, well, FreshandFit is irrelevant like that. So, you know, I'm not going to debate them. Bro, we have more subscribers and get more viewers than you. Like, what are you talking about? You know? So these guys typically don't want to debate because when most of the time, when you make liberal leftist arguments, you have to make them from the perception of feelings. And the problem with feelings is facts don't care about your feelings, you know, and your moral sensitivity. So yeah, man. I mean, like I said before, we're not scared to have certain discussions that other big platforms would never have, bro. And look, I'm not gonna say like I'm not gonna, you know, talk smack on these other platforms that say like, oh yeah, they'll never do it. They're scared, blah blah blah. Like obviously they want to protect their reputation, they want to protect their channel. I get it, but I think there's ways to navigate it in a way where you can do both. Obviously, it's something that we're experimenting with, but I think these conversations are important. I really genuinely do. And when you peel back the layer, I've always had an interest in geopolitics, guys, right? You know, I've always had an interest in world history, all that stuff. I've always enjoyed that stuff. I don't really watch regular television. If I do watch stuff, it's educational in nature because I'm always trying to improve. I really pride myself on trying to be an inquisitive individual and always learning and becoming better. And I typically don't watch moronic content. So having these types of discussions are really enjoyable to me. And I'm like, hey, maybe we can have them on a pod and see what happens. You guys have really started to like it. So I'm like, cool, let's do it. I think it's way better than bringing on retarded rappers, right? That smell like pot and don't give good discussions, quite frankly. And yeah, like I'm trying to give y'all diversified content that makes you better. And here's the other thing too. You need to know geopolitics to make good moves in the world and know how the world really works and understand the markets, because I really started to take an interest, especially once I started getting my money up, knowing how the world really works. It's very important for you to know this stuff as you get your money up, guys. And you also have to know, what news is good, what news isn't good, what the mainstream media lies are, because the mainstream media does sprinkle truths in there. Not all of it is a lie, but you need to be able to exercise critical thinking skills and know what the hell is really going on. That's why I bring people on like Scott Ritter, right? Who really knows what's going on with the Russia-Ukraine war, who actually inspected, right, the Iraqi weapons of mass destruction and concluded back in like 1998, 1999, that Iraq, in fact, did not have any weapons of mass destruction. You know what I mean? He was a weapons inspector. So these are the kind of conversations that I like. I think that you guys really enjoy them. If you guys don't, obviously, I always read the comment sections and see if the guest was good or bad. A lot of y'all were like, oh, Scott Ritter, he did this and that. But, after y'all saw the podcast, you're like, God damn, this shit was good. And then, I won't even address the stuff that he's been alleged, the allegations against him. Go to his stuff. He's already explained that ad nauseum, guys, what it is. And I'm just focused on getting y'all the content, not the drama. But yeah, other than that, guys, do me a favor, like the video, man. We're trying to really become the best male self-improvement podcast. And a big part about being a man who's on the path to self-improving is being an inquisitive man and understanding how the world works, being informed, knowing what the hell is going on, and knowing, being a diversified individual that's capable of having discussions in many different aspects. You want to be the guy where you could sit down on a date with a chick and talk about Jeffrey Dahmer, then go ahead and switch and talk about geopolitics. You could talk about making money. You could talk about your life experiences from traveling. You could talk about your friends. You could talk about partying. You could talk about, interesting things. Like, you want to be an interesting individual, and the only way you're going to become an interesting individual is by being inquisitive, right? You have to be an interesting person first, right? Which means you being inquisitive. You're going to go ahead and absorb this knowledge. It's going to just make you a better man all around, more well-rounded. You can go ahead and chop it up with the boys and talk geopolitics or money on this angle. Then you could come in and hang out with a girl and talk about serial killers or whatever the hell with her, because women love that shit. And you just want to be that guy where you can sit in a room or you could put anybody in front of you and generate a conversation. I'm telling y'all, man, it's a life skill, and you're only going to get that life skill from being inquisitive and diversifying yourself and having conversations with people that are experts in certain things that you might not. You guys might not have the opportunity to have these conversations with people, but don't worry, we're going to have those conversations for y'all, and you guys can watch it live, send your super chats, interact with these people. What other podcasts give y'all that? Don Demarco. I really am coming for all these podcasts. I'm coming. Like, we are going to take over. No other big platform is as interactive as we are with our audience live. Okay? We're the only ones doing it live, actually interacting with y'all, and you guys are involved in the fucking show. And I really do love that shit. And I want to make sure that we continue to give you guys the best content, give you guys diversified content. All these people can go ahead and imitate and bring a bunch of girls on their panel and have stupid ass conversations that are mindless or whatever, not challenge the chicks and be boring. They could go ahead and try to copy us, but they will never be able to keep up with us because we're always progressing. We're always advancing. We're always switching things up. We're always bringing in different guests. We're having conversations that everyone else is too pussy to have, whether it's the JQ or American Israeli policy, all the stuff that no one wants to talk about, 9/11, we will have those conversations. We brought Ryan Dawson on and gave y'all a full-on explanation of what went down on September 11, 2001. No one, you think anyone else on YouTube is gonna give y'all that? Like, bro, we gave y'all a good portion of it, and then, hey, come on over to Rumble because we about to start to about them boys, and we talked about it, and we have declassified documents that show it. So, I don't mean to get on a rant here. My thing is that we just really want to make sure that we give you guys good content, because I've gotten a bunch of messages from people. Why are you guys going to geopolitics? Stick to the dating, blah, blah, blah. Nah, man, we want to give y'all a full experience, man. That's what we want to do. So anyway, so thank you so much, Burning Wolf. Thank you so much. I didn't mean to go on a rant there with you guys, but I just had to give you guys your flowers and tell you thank you so much for the support. Where we at here? And then we got $1 from the homie. Cool. And we'll get back to this thing because I think we're a bit behind here.
Phone number ending in 69.
All right, let's see where they're. Let's refresh this thing.
We're on page 75. Detectives, if you can start with the first message. I can't recall where we were.
9807, sent 11/10/2018.
All right, so they're still going through the text messages, and they got on the stand right now. It looks like they, the detective Moretti, who is the lead investigator in this case.
PM. I'm not going. From 9807, sent 11/10/2018 at 3:16 p.m. Go for me. From 9807 at 11/10/2018 at 3:17 p.m. There are people out there.
Phone number 6942, message sent 11/10/2018 at 3:17 p.m. Yes, they was at SAC 2. Same phone number, sent same date, 3:17/29 p.m. I seen them, he didn't. Same phone number, same date, sent at 3:18/27 p.m. You have to see Shell. Publishing page 76.
From 9807, I sent 11/10/2018 at 8:07 p.m. I miss her, but I need a break.
Phone number 6942, message sent on November 10, 2018 at 8:08 p.m. We can stay up this way, or I can take her home. Same phone number, same date, 8:08:33 p.m. I was going to get a room out west.
From 9807, sent 11/10/2018 at 8:10 p.m. You got my cash app?
Phone number 6942, message sent November 10, 2018 at 8:10 p.m. OMG, thank you. Same phone number, message sent November 11, 2018 at 9:26.
Real quick, Darian Curtis. I never heard y'all mention the Rockefellers or Rothschilds or BlackRock. I want to hear more. You need to go to our Rumble, bro. Like, you know, you need to go to our Rumble, my friend. That's all I'm going to say.
PM, Trippier performance was lit. Publishing page 91, message from phone number 6942, message date November 19, 2018, 3:27:40 p.m. Answer your phone. I'm going to end the publishing on page 91. Publishing page 99.
From 9807, sent 12/13/2018, 4:23 p.m. Yeah, I'm down here.
Phone number 6942, message sent 12/13/2018 at 4:24 p.m. Okay, I need get Brandon something to wear, and I had to pawn for $400.
On 9807, sent 12/13/2018 at 4:24 p.m. Why? What the fuck? On 9807, 12/13/2018, 4:24 p.m. Why? Question mark, question mark, question mark. On 9807, 12/13/2018, 4:24 p.m.
And real quick, guys, this is our Rumble right here, because a lot of you guys, like, I know a lot of y'all know that we're on Rumble, but if y'all really want, like, the content, you guys got to come over to our Rumble, man. And this is it right here, man. You know, you can see here that we have all of our unfiltered stuff or whatever. So, and I switched the titles up on Rumble because, you know, on Rumble, you could do whatever you want. So yeah, go check out our Rumble, man. Yeah, it's lit over there. That's all I'm going to say. Unedited, uncensored. We get into all the topics. If you guys really want to know what went down on 9/11, you know, we have all the full episodes there. If you guys really know what Epstein was doing in the United States, we talk about that over there. It's amazing to me how no one and this is why I hate, this is what I dislike a little bit, right? when I see other people talk about Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein, okay, no one talks about what he really did, like what he was really involved in with, with Israeli intelligence, all this other stuff. And we go into detail on that on our interview with Ryan Dawson. He's probably one of the best versed people when it comes to researching Epstein. I mean, he had a bunch of information on Epstein back in like the early 2000s before people even knew who this guy was. So, and unfortunately, right, we can't have these full-on conversations on YouTube, right? So we start on YouTube, give y'all some of the sauce, and we're like, all right, guys, gotta come over to Rumble now because we can't talk about this on YouTube. And you guys come on over and you guys enjoy it over there. So, do me a favor, make a Rumble account, go follow us over there, guys, because Rumble is the future, man. At the end of the day, Rumble is the future. YouTube is getting more and more sensitive, and it's only going to get worse, guys. Censorship is only going to get worse as the years progress because people become more and more snowflakey. People become more and more sensitive. There's more and more genders. Like, people are going to go ahead and want censorship more and more, and that's just what it is, man. Like, if you guys want to be able to get like the full-on shows, you got to go over to Rumble, man. That's just what it is. We'll always start on YouTube unless we got someone like super volatile, like, Nick, which we'll just have to do it on Rumble all the way. But if you guys want that sauce, man, you got to come on over to Rumble. It's the future, bro. Rice Gum just signed. They got Speed. They got obviously Sneeko. Andrew Tate is on Rumble. So it is what it is. And just so y'all know, give y'all a quick update on Andrew. He's doing well. Guys, it's coming. And you guys been asking me about it all the time. He shouted us out on the Tucker Carlson interview, so Don Demarco to him for that one.
Don Demarco.
I told him he didn't have to do that, you know what I mean? But hopefully that shuts up all the haters. Oh, yo, are you guys even friends? He's doing collabs with all these other people, and he's not even talking about you guys. Guys, I had a fucking white hood on my head making jokes on the ops, okay? Like on Sneeko's stream, all right? We say crazy stuff on this podcast. I kick girls off the show and I tell them, get the F out. Get the fuck out of here, okay? Like, we are crazy. I don't know if y'all get this yet, but we are one of the craziest podcasts on the internet. We are the only people that kick girls off of our show. Like, y'all not fathom that, okay? The Matrix is attacking the Tate brothers. You understand? They can't, like, they have to be very conscious about optics, guys. And I'll be fucking damned if I have any involvement in one of my friends going to jail. If that means he can't associate with me, so fucking be it. I actually told him, like, bro, thank you. You didn't have to do that because I know how volatile our name is. I'm not delusional. I'm aware. I talk to him behind the scenes. I don't need constant acknowledgement from him on other public things. We fuck with him, man. It is what it's real. So, that's to shut up the haters that were saying, oh, he doesn't even fuck with y'all like that, blah, blah, blah. Guys, you got to understand the man's fighting for his life. These people are trying to end him, okay? Think about this for a second. They, first they said it was human trafficking. Then they said it was grape. Now, it took them months to charge him. They finally charged him. What did they charge him with? They charged him with using charm and charisma, not forcing the girls, the lover boy method, using charm and charisma. I know. To entice girls to give him money from their TikToks. Yeah. Yeah. That's what he's officially being charged with now. Using the lover boy method, not through force, but through charm, to get girls money from their TikToks. I know. It's fucking ludicrous. But they're trying to end him for it. All right, guys? So I get it. Y'all want the podcast. It is what it is. It's going to come. Promise you guys it's going to come. But you have to be patient. You understand? We don't have the best optics. Fresh and Fit is fucking crazy, guys. Right? You're fucking crazy. All right? So I'm okay with it. You know what I mean? I want my friends fucking free. Then we'll be good. All right? That's what it is, man. You know what I mean? Like some views it ain't worth it. It really isn't. And I take accountability for not necessarily having the best image. All right. New York Post wrote an article on me like a month ago, guys. I think some of y'all probably seen it. Yeah, meet the new Andrew Tate. Myron Gaines, and this guy kicks girls off the show and blah, blah, blah. He might be worse. Like, and the thing is too, and I've had private conversations with Andrew about this shit. I told him, like, bro, if you're banned, fuck, I'm done. I'm gone. I am gone. Gone. I arguably, I think that I've said and done more reckless stuff than him. I genuinely don't see anything wrong in what Andrew says. He's very well spoken, very articulate, and the only way that they were able to get him is by chopping up things that he said to put it out of context. But if you listen to what he says in context, it's pretty damn good. You can't really refute it. With me, well, in the sign of comic relief, I do some crazy shit every now and then, maybe wearing some hats, a little bit of racism here, a little bit of sexism here, a little bit of jokes here, offending a couple of races here, offending a couple of races here. So yeah, with me, I'm done. If I ever reach that level of fame, woo, finito, it's a wrap. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. So like with us, we kind of gotta, we gotta be careful. We don't want to get too famous because if we hit that limelight, they're gonna be like, Fresh and Fit, who are these guys? Cancel. Like we've always been on that line. You know what I'm saying? We'll say some crazy shit on air, like, cancel. Are the lights still on? All right, now let's keep going. You know what I mean? So yeah, guys, I just wanted to give y'all that update. Like it's coming. You know what I mean? Andrew's doing well. He's healthy. And we all know he's innocent, right? They was bullshit charges. One of the judges found that there's no need to detain them anymore. So hopefully, he gets off this house arrest and he beats this case, and we could give y'all a podcast, unfiltered, right? And yeah, man. So let's get back to the trial.
Would you do that? I got money for you. And not needed.
All right. It looks like now they're going to start asking the detective questions. This is the lead investigator here, Detective Moretti, guys. So the lead detective is pretty much the one that's in charge of running the investigation. He's writing reports. He's dealing directly with the prosecutor. He's in charge of gathering all the evidence and presenting the case. So this is the main guy that ran this case. This is the guy that is presenting the case against YNW Melly. Let's see what happens.
So Detective Moretti, going back to what's in evidence as State 64, the extraction of the 772-713-9807 phone number.
Yes.
I'm going to show you what's been marked as states in couple Q for identification purposes.
I'll turn that down a bit so your guys' ears don't explode, because obviously whoever their audio engineer for this trial is, he's a fucking retard.
Can we approach?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, it looks like they're going to do a sidebar real quick. All right, we'll keep playing it, and I'll just hit the sound. So, yeah, guys, that's the updates of what's going on. So Andrew's good. Mossad didn't attack us. I'm still alive. We're crazy over here at Fresh and Fit. And I'll hit some of these chats. Let's see here. And I love y'all, man. I really do. Myron Stein, Gainsheimer. Oh, man. Myron, I'm 23, been watching for 2 years now, and I'm closing on my first property tomorrow. It's not a great house or even big, but it's my first step in investing. I owe you so much more. Thank you, bro. Don Demarco, you, my friend, for buying your first house at 23 years old. You are ahead of 99% of men of your age, my friend. Good job. Congratulations, dude. Welcome to the club. LJMBD5. I'm Muslim and support Nick all the way. The USA needs to go back to God-fearing Christian nation. Zerka is not funny. Fair enough. And for all the people that say that Nick is like a crazy racist or some other stuff, I mean, bro, he's cool. All of us, like, we're sitting there chopping it up. You got a Sudanese guy, you got a Haitian/Asian, you got Zerka, who's our Albanian. Like, we're all there talking, chopping the stuff. Like, is he racist for saying, like, I don't believe in race mixing? I don't know. I mean, is he more racist than, people that say, oh, black men should be with black women? Is he more racist than your Asian parents that say, marry Asian woman, marry Chinese woman, marry Japanese woman? Like, is he more racist than them? Is he more racist than other people that say marry your own race? I mean, that's kind of been a cultural norm and socially accepted forever, but why is it when a white guy says it, it's considered racist? I mean, all races practice, avoiding race mixing to some kind of degree. So, it is what it is, man. Like I said, I respect anybody who's very religious or takes their religion seriously, because I know off a rip they're going to have good moral character, because if someone is religious, it gives them a framework to work in to be a good person if they're religious most of the time. Burning Wolf, if you spend your life chasing women, you will die tired. If you spend your life chasing excellence, your purpose, you die accomplished. Fair enough. Chris is not here. Myron, I'm a 22-year-old truck driver making $70K in Fort Worth, planning on doing nothing for a couple of years and stacking money. Been listening to the pod since you were on Rule Zero. Thank you so much, bro. You're an OG if you've been watching that long. When are you going to get on Rogan's pod? Not FNF, you specifically. I don't know, man. I think with Rogan, you have to know people and have like a story. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and like bash Rogan, right? Like, I drew a lot of inspiration from Rogan. A lot of the equipment I got was inspired by him. The chairs that you guys see us with, I got those because of him. The Shure SM7Bs I got because of him. The microphones that we use. So I learned a lot from Rogan, and I can't take anything away. My only thing is that I wish he would talk about certain taboo topics that no one else wants to talk about, like JQ, etc. But I've never seen him have a discussion about it. And I get it, bro. I get it. It is literally cancelable. The ADL will come after you with a pitchfork. You know what I mean? So I get it. But I wish he's had all these other uncomfortable conversations with the vaccine, etc. It's like, why not talk about that as well? And here's the thing: you can host a debate. Have like, I'm all about debates. Bring on a Ben Shapiro and bring on like someone like a Nick Fuentes or a Ryan Dawson. Bring on a Lex Friedman and a Nick Fuentes or a Ryan Dawson or whatever, and have them debate on American foreign policy. Like, I'd love to see that. I don't need to be there, but let's have these tough discussions.
So going to entry number 43. If you could be so kind as to read the start time, date, and the end time.
Okay, the start time was 10/26/2018, 12/29.
Okay, here we go. So guys, now we're into the good stuff. What they're doing right now, guys, is they're showing his phone on the day of the murder at the time and steps taken around the crime scene. They're about to hit him with the murder. All right, let's get into it.
a.m. And the end time was 10/26/2018 at 12:47 a.m.
Does at that point the device record steps or movement?
Yes, ma'am.
And does it record a distance?
Yes, ma'am.
So continuing forward. To October 26th, the start time 2:57 a.m. to 3:04 a.m.
From 10/26/2018 to 57, it started registering movement. It recorded 5 steps, traveling 4 meters, and the end time was 10/26/2018 at 3:04 a.m.
Going to number October 26, 2018, 3:12 a.m., entry number 48 from this data.
That was the start time, and then the end time was 10/26/2018, 3:19 a.m., which the device detected 38 steps, traveling 28 meters.
Going on to number 14. I'm sorry. To number 49.
The start time where the device detected movement, it was 10/26/2018 at 3:19 a.m. And in the end time, detected the unexpected movement, it was 10/26/2018 at 3:35 a.m. Detected 70 steps, traveling 33.34 meters.
Going on to number 50.
The start time was at 10/26/2018 at 3:46 a.m. and the end time was 10/26/2018 at 4:02 a.m. The device detected and recorded 70 steps, traveling 40.93 meters.
And number 51.
The start time of the detection of movement was 10/26/2018, 4:20 a.m. And the end time was 10/26/2018 at 4:48 a.m. Total of 1,397 steps were detected. Total of 947 meters was recorded.
So Detective Moretti, we've talked a little bit about the Instagram.
Did the defendant have other social media platforms as well that you've reviewed?
We reviewed Snapchat, Facebook, and Twitter.
In terms of the social media accounts that you reviewed on this case, did you look at other people's as well? I know he's looking about Mr. Hedgepath.
Yes.
And reviewing Mr. Hedgepath's Twitter account, you mentioned that you thought there was a photo that was published.
There was a photo. It was an image of what would appear to be like crosshairs from like a vertical scope, and it said something in the nature of "we aiming at you." And it said "diss track YNW Melly," and then in the caption, it made reference to the Jeep.
So you've had a chance to review that. I don't have to pull it up for you to refresh your memory. Thank you. Detective Moretti, in terms of the timing on that diss track that came out, how long after the homicide was it?
I believe the release date was going to be November 2nd.
And for the contents of that song, did you review those?
No, ma'am.
Was there any other evidence other than one song lyric that tied David Hedgepath to Miramar on October 26th of 2018?
Nothing else, ma'am.
So we've already talked and started talking about the Instagram records on that. So I wanted to go ahead.
All right, guys, I'm going to explain what's going on here in a little bit, but I want this to play out. And yes, guys, this trial is live in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, right now as we speak, 11:28 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on July 12th.
That's been previously marked as state and couple M.
Hey, guys, do me a quick favor while he's going through that. Can you guys like the video? Let's get to 1,000 likes on this thing. We only got 587. We got 1,000 y'all in here. Let's get the likes up, man. I'm doing a stream for y'all. No sleep, morning time, not my time. I should normally be asleep around this time. So like the video, please. That's all I ask. Shout out to C3S25 for the $2 super chat, by the way, telling y'all to like the video. Shout out to him.
Detective Marty, I'm showing you what's been marked the state's quintuple M. If you could review those.
Yes,
Detective Marty, are those, what are those?
those are the messages that was recovered in the direct shares from the Instagram download that we received from Meta Platforms Inc.
Do those fairly and accurately represent the direct shares involving the J King RN and the user YNW Melly?
Yes, ma'am.
Are those compiled from what's been previously placed into evidence as states 110, the Instagram account?
Yes, ma'am.
Have they been edited or altered in any way?
No, ma'am.
And do they fairly and accurately depict a portion or sample of those Instagram messages?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, at this time, the state is requesting of the states in tuple M.
Thank you. Objection is over. Can we get that?
States quintuple M will be marked states 117.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
117.
So Detective Ronnie, I want to go ahead and publish states 117. Specifically at the bottom of page 1. Could you publish the username and display name of that particular message?
The username was j.kingrn, and the text was Jamel Demons, go lay down, I love you.
Simmons. It rhymes with Simmons.
I apologize to the court. Jamel Demons, go lay down, I love you. 2018, 10/24, and the time was 5:01 UTC, which would have been 1:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay. So I want to go now. At the top of this page, again, this message says what at 10/24/2018. What's the text of the message?
I told you so, Melly.
And those were from page 71,473 for council. Going to page number 75,935. Starting with the message in the middle of the page, October 26, 2018, 10:58 UTC. What time is that in regular Eastern Standard Time on that date?
It'd be 6:58 Eastern Standard Time a.m.
And who is the author of that message?
J.kingrn,
And who is the recipient?
YNW Melly.
What is the text of that message?
Are you okay? Question mark. I'm here in Miami. Send me an address. I'm by the stadium. I'm a mess.
And this is on the day of the murder, guys. So they're painting a picture here.
The next message, and again, it's talking about the thread IDs. Are we still in the same thread ID? Ending in 4182. You could publish the next message of October 26, 2018, 11:26 UTC.
Which would be 7:26 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The text.
I'm sorry.
All right, it looks, yeah, they're doing a sidebar. And just so you guys know, a sidebar is when it's when the prosecution and the defense, the attorneys get together and they talk with the judge. So that's what they're doing right now. They probably have something that they want to, hey, let's iron this out real quick. And I'm not surprised, right? Like, this is like the equivalent to like calling a timeout in a sports game. This is about to be some pretty damning evidence that you guys are about to see here. So that's what's going on here. So while we wait for them to get their shit together, guys, please like the video. Let's get to 1,000. I'm gonna cover this thing for y'all until lunchtime, because they're probably gonna break around 12 or so for this case. But yeah, anyway, yeah, guys, I got hair. Yes, I know some of y'all are like, what the hell? Yes, guys, I have hair now. It's back pretty much. I'm like almost like not bald. It's been about 1 year since I did my transplant. Y'all can look at the hair. I'll do a quick little 360 for y'all. Pause. Okay. So you guys can see here. Okay. The crown, right, is pretty much almost back. You can barely see the scar in the back. And I think I might troll all the people that keep saying I'm not black, and I might just start brushing my hair and get my waves back. Fuck it. They keep saying I'm not black.
Don Demarco.
If I wanted to, I might as well just, put that pomade in that bitch and or do the brushing method and just start brushing that thing and get my waves back. I had them spinning back in 2007. Them shits was pretty wavy, man, back in the day. I had them things going. So, the only thing that I didn't like is you always got to wear a do-rag or a stocking cap. That shit was terrible. That was trash. That's what I didn't like. But yeah, just to troll on all the people that say I'm a racist and say, you're not even black. Actually, since apparently you're only black if you have certain hair texture or whatever. Like, a lot of my critics say, look at him. His hair isn't even curly. Correction. It's extremely curly. And if I was to push my hair up like this, it would be curly. If I let my hair grow, it would grow into an afro, guys. I actually got a pic of myself with an afro. Maybe I could show y'all one of my old ass pictures back in the day. Let me give y'all a treat while we wait for this bullshit here. And I'm trying to find that McCree clip too, because you guys wanted the video game McCree clip. So let me find something here for y'all real fast. I'm going through the archives right now. I'm going all the way back to like 2012. Let's see here. Let's see. I know I have one like when I let my hair get really fucking long. Hold on. I'm about to show y'all right now. God damn it. Where is it? Have it here somewhere. Oh, here we go. There we go. Look at this. Y'all see this? This is a young Myron Gaines, man. What does that look like to y'all? That's me with an afro, goddammit. That is me with an afro. Oh, hold on, my bad. Y'all can't see what the hell I'm doing. Sorry. Sorry, bro. Sorry. I get myself stupid. This is me right here with an afro. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? It clear? Clear as day. Go ahead. I had the slave hair and everything. Y'all see that? Tell me I'm not black, goddammit. Tell me I am not black.
Don Demarco.
Show that to all my haters on Twitter. You ain't black, Myron. Your hair's straight. That was me letting my shit grow. I remember I used to keep a pick in it, guys. That's how bad it was. I used to keep a pick in that. And you guys are probably wondering, yo, Myron, why are you so dark in this picture? Right? You can see I got a Livestrong case with that old ass iPhone. I know exactly where this was taken at a barbershop in Boston back in 2012, June 6th, 2012. This picture is 11 years old. I took this picture, guys. So I don't want to hear anything about me being not black or any of this other bullshit. That was me. And the reason why I was so dark, guys, is because I was rowing at the time. I'll never forget. I was doing summer training, right, that summer, and I was in the city, and I was training every day out in the hot sun. So I got dark as hell. So, but yeah, guys, that was me, man. Let me see if I can find an old ass pic of me rowing with my pick in my hair. Y'all are getting the real old Myron shit right here, man. Let's see. Damn, when you go through the camera roll, you find all these funny ass pictures. I got a bunch of shit in here that I can't show y'all. That's like really fucked up. It's funny. It's like dark humor, you know. Let's see. Yo, funny shit, man. Funny shit. All over this stuff. Nah, damn, I can't find it with me and with a pick in my hair. But y'all get the picture. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? I owe you guys a video game clip. Let me read these chats real fast, and then I'll go through it. Where were we at? We were at people like Junior get their views from FB. Okay, can we match the likes of viewers? Yep, just shout out to you for FC. Gave my like. I appreciate the value all FNF related channels give. 32 military, so earning is somewhat capped. What can I do to pull in more money for future investments? Z Price, I'll keep it 1,000 with you, bro. Unless you like promote heavy in the military, you're always gonna have money problems. So what I would say, unless you're like, super minimalist, what I would say is, bro, go ahead, go to your commanding officer, tell them, hey, I want to go ahead and get outside employment. Make sure you fill out that outside employment paperwork, send it up through your chain of command, get it approved. Most of the time, they'll let you do it as long as it's not a conflict of interest. You're not doing anything crazy, and you'll be fine. But make sure you do fill out outside employment paperwork when you're a government employee. Guys, for all of you right now that are watching this show, if you are a U.S. government employee, I don't care if you are a janitor that works for, the Department of Justice or some shit like that, or someone that is a special agent working for the FBI, or if you're, just a data analyst for the IRS, it doesn't matter what you are, the military, anything. If you are a government employee, hell, even some of y'all that are government contractors, depending on your clearance, you need to fill out outside employment paperwork, man. That will save you guys. I'm telling y'all, fill it out. Even if you're doing crypto investing on the side, you're trading on the stock market, whatever, declare it, guys. Declare it. All right. Because God forbid something happens where you get money from a side hustle or a side business, and for some odd reason you got all this income that isn't really accounted for, like that can lead back to some issues, because everyone in the government knows how much you make. The government salaries are all public information. Why do y'all think I'm so open with telling y'all when I was an agent I made 120K? It's not cap. I can literally pull up the GS scale right now for you guys, pull it up in the year 2020, show you guys the Miami locality pay, what GS level I was, and it will show that I was paid 120K per year. I can't cap on how much money I make. That's why government employees tend to be very open about how much they earn, because it's public information. So with that said, if you make more money than your job working for the government, that might raise some suspicions, you always want to fill out that outside employment paperwork. It will cover you, man. No matter how menial you think it is, just fill it. It will save you. Trust me. When I was going through my BS with the government and they were like, yo, you got to shut your YouTube down, all that other stuff, I didn't have to worry about nothing, because I already had outside employment paperwork on file, and they couldn't do shit to me besides tell me you need to turn the YouTube off. But if I didn't have that stuff in place, it could have been bad. You know what I mean? So to all my government employees, please take that advice. Can't see your hair next camera. Yeah, sorry about that. Y'all saw it now. Slave hair, bro, looking straight out the field. I know, man. I know. Hey, Myron, what's your thoughts on HSA? I have no clue. Myron is my nigga for life. I appreciate that. Money counter. And then, Myron, can we do a meet and greet? I'm right next door. My girl's supposed to be on FNF tonight. Wait, what? You're out here in Miami? I'm over here thinking like, wait, next door, like same building? Yeah, shit. Hit up, let me know which, I guess send a super chat with who your girl's gonna be or some shit like that, or yeah, I mean, she's gonna be on the show anyway. So yeah, send it, and then I can, or DM me or something. Let's see here. The trial still hasn't gone. Yeah, back guys, you can see here, it's still no sound, still doing a sound bar. But what else? There's something else I was gonna tell y'all. Oh, health savings account. Nah. This guy, y'all put sending his girl to be hit on by Fresh and Zerka. Nah, when girls have boyfriends, guys, we typically stay away, especially if it's a dude that watches the show. Like, nah, that's just, that ain't cool. And a lot of times I see what y'all are doing. A lot of you guys, it's actually surprising. And we're getting to a point now where at least 1 to 2 girls on the panel, right? was sent on the show by their boyfriend or a guy that they know that they're friends with told them to go on. So I know what y'all are doing, bro. Y'all are kind of letting us do the heavy lifting and let them know how we really think. So, you know, she can come back home and be like, you agree with them? And you could be like, well, not everything. So you get that plausible deniability. Y'all ain't fooling me, man. You know,
Gotcha, bitch.
you ain't fooling me. I know what y'all doing. There's been a lot of you guys doing that shit recently, man. Oh, man. And matter of fact, it's funny. There's a rapper, I ain't gonna say his name, right? But he purposely plays, he messaged Fresh about this shit. He purposely plays our podcast out loud when there's girls in the house. So she knows that he knows, if you know what I'm saying. Like, he literally plays that shit out loud. And it's crazy because he plays at the craziest times when I'm like on a rant. These fucking bitches, like he plays it when I'm on a rant. And like the girl comes in and like, what are you watching? Oh my God. Like, you agree with him? Oh, well, you know, not everything, baby, but, you know, they be spitting facts. Really? Okay, let me see what they got to say. And then, bam, they listen and they hear what I got to say. And you agree with him? Well, you know, he spits some facts. You know, maybe he could work on his tone. You know, he don't give a fuck about the tone thing. But he's just saying that, you know, to not look like a bad guy. You know, he can work on it a little bit, but he's speaking facts, bro. Like, we all think like this. Really? Yeah, man. You know, y'all fucking up. Okay. And then, like, you know, it's like a month of her fighting with him or whatever, but then eventually she gets in line. A lot of y'all are laughing in the chat. Y'all know, you motherfuckers, you guys know that this is the conversation y'all be having with your girl. I know it. I'm not dumb. I know what y'all are doing. A lot of y'all in the chat right now, y'all do that shit. You guys put the shit loud, let her come in, start the conversation. Do you actually agree with this? Not all of it, but, you know, he spit facts, so you should listen. Next thing you know, yeah, you know, have multiple chicks. You know, if a girl, you know, understands this shit, she's a keeper. Yo, if you treat a girl, if a girl lets you do what you want to do, or you want to have multiple women and she stays by you, that's a good one, blah, blah, blah. Y'all play that part real loud. You heard that? Yeah. Hey, I be getting the urge sometimes, you know. It's, you know, I'd probably treat you better if let me fuck a couple of bitches. You know, but they had that conversation with their girl. I know what you sneaky fucks are doing, man. I know it. I know it, man. You want me to do all the goddamn work?
Gotcha, bitch.
So, yeah, but no, it's good, man. It's good. We began I get a surprising amount of DMs from women like that are in relationships saying that I saved their relationship. So, bro, that's really awesome, man. Myron, if you delete text, can the Fed still pull it up? Yeah, absolutely, bro. Metadata, my friend. It's called metadata. We can pull everything from your phone using a Cellbrite, depending on how good the Cellbrite is and the person that's using it. So that they could absolutely pull your stuff. Why do you think they were able to get all this data that came off Melly's phones, guys, is a Cellbrite? Like, that's literally how they have all the steps and all this other crazy shit that y'all see. This all came from a device called the Cellbrite. A Cellbrite, guys, right, is a device that law enforcement typically has that connects to phones, computers, laptops, tablets, etc. And what it basically does is it extracts all the data from that device and then it puts it in a neat little like format so that you can like go through the text and you can look at the context and you can look at the pictures, blah, blah, and it's all there. And you get like what you call a Cellbrite report and you're able to like actually analyze it, right? If you're really high speed, you got a certified forensic agent. He does the extraction for you and he goes through the data, you know, but you know, they're doing that for a bunch of other people too. So like I always used to treat the CFAs, we call them CFAs, certified forensic agent. Like I would always make friends with those guys and get them involved in the case and, you know, get them invested. So they're interested in it too. And then they look, you know, they work a lot harder when they're like, all right, I'm invested in this case. I'm helping out. And they'll actually go through the Cellbrite systematically because that's what these guys do. It's actually like a really good, I mean, for all my law enforcement guys out there that if you guys want a job after law enforcement, I'm about to give y'all some game right now. Get ready. If you're a guy, right, and this is very nuanced information, but I'll give it out there for any of the cops that are watching this shit or investigators, because I know there's probably a couple y'all in here. For anyone here that works in law enforcement, if you want to be able to guarantee yourself a gig after the job, some of the best industries to get it, some of the best ways to do that and segue out is being a certified forensic agent, being an accountant type agent that does financial cases, and being a polygrapher. Like these are really good things to get while you're in on the job. Because remember, the agency pays for your training. The agency pays for your certified forensic agent training. They pay for your polygraphy training. They pay for your financial education training. So if you have these skill sets when you're on the job as an agent, you're gonna be able to easily segue into the private professional world and be able to make a lot of money, because being able to put that on your resume, hey, I was a certified forensic special agent for Homeland or for FBI or Secret Service, whatever, you'll be able to go ahead and get into the tech industry like that, or you'll be able to get into like a financial company as compliance like that, and they pay way more. They pay like 3 times as much, especially if you're former law enforcement. So keep that in mind for all you guys.
Don Demarco.
Private security is also a really good job field to get into after a law enforcement career. So yeah, man, who's giving out more value? Watching Tate's interview with Tucker, saw him say they were just charging him with the TikTok girl stuff. How come mainstream articles keep still saying grape and trafficking? They can lie. They can just lie blatantly. Yeah, bro. I mean, yeah. You know, remember, that's the original narrative of what he was charged with, and we all know now that that's not what it is. Now they're like, he's officially not charged with trafficking or grape. They're only charging him with this, like, basically they're charging him with like organized crime, and him and his brother are a part of a criminal organization using the lover boy method to get girls to go on TikTok and make money for them, and they take the money, which is literally ludicrous. But you know what I mean? That's just what it is. And yeah, they could definitely lie blatantly, guys, because remember, that was the first story that was put out. It was probably on purpose to do that. Like, they probably knew they were going to charge him with this TikTok bullshit all along, but they're like, all right, let's use the worst charges to put them in the worst light so that we could get the most media coverage. And they just took it hook, line, and sinker. You know, no one cares about the truth when a lie is far more entertaining. Never forget that, guys. That's a very wise quote. I think Rollo was the first one to tell me that. Shout out to Rollo. No one will go ahead and tell the truth when the lie is more profitable. So what else here? Her name is Haley. We are in next building. Okay, cool. I'll do a meetup in Miami, bro, for sure. But after the show, if you're gonna be downstairs to pick her up, I'll meet you, bro. Shake your hand and we could chat a little bit. So yeah, if you're gonna come, like when just come pick her up after the show, and I'd be happy to meet you, shake your hand, everything else like that. You know, I love y'all. 314 life. Myron, if you deleted oh yeah, no, I read that one. That's a Cellbrite. I think we're all caught up here with the chats. So that's kind of what it is, man. They can lie blatantly. And also, real quick for y'all, I'll give you guys a quick little reminder for some of you guys that didn't watch our Ryan Dawson episode. This is probably one of the biggest things ever. When Andrew Tate was arrested on the 29th of December, guys, guess what other story came out that no one cared to discuss? One of the people that were paying off the child victims that Epstein, you know, assaulted. I'm just going to keep it clean on YouTube. One of the, as you guys know, Jeffrey Epstein was assaulting minors, right? A part of the reason why he was able to get away for so long is because he had like an accountant out there in the Caribbean paying off each of these victims monthly. She was like paying out like 20, 30K monthly to like all these, you know, victims to keep them silent. So she finally got charged in down there in the Caribbean, the woman that was doing this for Epstein, and that news never broke. And guess when that happened? That happened on December 29th. And the interesting thing is that think about what could have happened. They got her, you know, so if you Google trafficking or grape or any of this stuff on December 29th, you ain't going to see Epstein's aide getting in trouble. You're going to see the Tate brothers everywhere. So, I mean, I tell you all the time, coincidences almost never happen. But I find it very interesting that one of Epstein's fixer-upper people gets charged the same exact day as the Tate brothers for the same exact crimes, yet we know now for a fact that that's not even what they charged him with. That's just what was purported by the media. But when they actually, you know, hit him with the charge, they give him a BS lover boy method charge that doesn't even make sense. So it is what it is. I think also, another thing, if I'm going to speculate and get into, put on my tinfoil hat, I think another reason too is that they knew the whole time they were going to charge him with that BS TikTok charge, but the media spun it as human trafficking and grape. So they're over there in Romania, like, you know what? We don't really need to rock the boat here. Like, let's take our time and charge him, because the charges that we're hitting him with aren't as serious as the ones from before. You know, we put him on house arrest for like a year, then seize a couple million from him, call it a day, said he did his time, done. We got him convicted. We got the money. We got what we wanted. It is what it is. And that's it. I think they're more interested in Andrew's money and being able to say that they successfully prosecuted him than actually keeping him in jail. That's what I think they wanted to do. And they probably knew they were going to charge him with that BS shit from the get-go. But they said, you know what? It's fine. Like, it'll be less, so our burden of proof isn't going to be as high. So that's just my theory. I could be wrong. It's just from the facts I have. That's my speculation at this moment. Why senators issued satellite phones? Is there something there that we should be looking into to protect our own privacy? Well, if senators are issued satellite phones, it's probably because some of the communication that they talk about, they want to be protected. Because whether you guys know it or not, whenever you sign like the terms and use and term agreement for like Instagram or Facebook or any of these like social media apps, you're willingly telling them you could collect information from my phone. That's why, like, when you look at, like, when you search certain things on Google or you search certain things on your phone, like, all of a sudden you'll notice that you start getting ads based around the stuff you just looked at. That's because they're able to farm your information to give you the best advertising. You know, TikTok does this. TikTok is probably one of the most egregious apps that does this shit because they're collecting everything about you, which is why the U.S. is trying to ban them so much, because we know that China's, you know, a spy type country. But I say all that to say that satellite phones are more protected for obvious reasons. So that's why they get a satellite phone, probably for communication, because regular phones are just not safe for you from anybody. Let's see here. But I appreciate that. A good question, Alter Void. Let's see here. Do you think a degree in computer science is good for law enforcement? From Chad Cleary. Yeah. I mean, it could work out. I'd say an accounting degree would be better, right? Especially if you want to be an investigator. But, you know, computer science might help you out a bit. But you'll be able to get that training on the job. Watching Tate's interview with Tucker okay, I read that one before. Just want to make sure I didn't miss any. Unapologetically opinionated. When are you going to get on Rogan's pod? Oh, no, I answered that one. Yeah, I told y'all Rogan is different. Anytime I watch something stupid, I turn it off because I hear your voice in my head saying, mindless entertainment. Thank you for that. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Like, y'all really have to limit, like, you know, watching bullshit on, you know, TV and Netflix. Like, look, I'm not telling you guys not to watch a sitcom or watch some shit that you enjoy. That's fine. But you really got to limit that shit. Like, you got to, if you're one of those people that likes to watch like these drama shows or whatever, I'm not judging you, but put it this way. Find a time slot during the week where you can kind of just watch that shit and then like get back to work. And then like you have a rule where it's like, okay, I don't even look at the TV unless it's this day at this time, and just kind of have that steadfast rule. I don't care if you got to throw your remote or lock it up in some shit where the timer only opens up every 7 days, so you can be on it. Because there's like devices for that. A lot of people use that for their phones. Like they'll have a device where they put their phone in, lock it, and they can't open it until 8 hours later. So there's a bunch of different ways you can do that. G-Day from Australia. Shout out to Listerine, alcohol free. Hilarious. I had to actually tell another chick that recently. Y'all would laugh. Lee Van Houten was released from prison yesterday. I had no idea who she was before Sunday's show. Shout out to Fedit. Leslie Van Houten. Did we cover it? I don't know if I covered that person. But Nick is racist by being affiliated with white supremacist Richard Spencer and groups like the Proud Boys. All right, listen, bro. You guys got to understand that affiliation isn't really that strong. Like, yes, it's like a starting point, but to say, that's like saying, my friend loves eating pizza, but I don't. But because I hang out with him, now I'm a pizza lover too. Like, that's kind of crazy, you know? Look, technically I have an affiliation with Nick now because we've done podcasts together. Does that mean I'm a white supremacist too, realistically speaking? No, we can disagree on some stuff, right? But I'm still affiliated with him. So, yeah. And I never heard of the Proud Boys, but I mean, Nick has his own army, man, the Groypers. So like, you don't even need anybody else's thing like that. And okay, we got here. Oh, United States Postal Inspection Service says recently applied for Border Patrol agent position with West Palm Beach. Ever work with them while working edge site? Yes, bro. Yes, I literally Yeah, because when you're on, so this is how it works on the border. Okay, actually, you know what? Chat, if you guys want me to explain the Border Patrol and HSI relationship, give me a 1. If y'all don't want me to, give me a 2, and I'll move on to something else. But I want to make sure that everyone, because this one about it, it's a little nuanced, and I want to make sure before I explain this shit that all you guys actually want it. If you guys don't, trust me, it's not going to hurt my feelings. We can go back to the Bruce Rivers joint and cover that witness that saw Melly change clothes. All right, cool. So this is how it works, guys. Okay. Think of the Department of Homeland Security as a police station. Okay, and I'm doing this so I can simplify so you guys can understand, because the government can be extremely cumbersome and confusing with all the different agencies. So you got the Department of Justice, the Department of Homeland Security, and then let's say, I don't know, fucking the Department of Treasury. Who cares? Fuck them, right? They're all losers anyway. Within this police department, there's different sections. You got patrol, you got detectives, you got special investigators, all this shit, right? Within a traditional police department. The Department of Homeland Security works very this is a crude way to explain it, but from a law enforcement perspective, it's kind of, you'll understand what I mean here. So think of Border Patrol and U.S. Customs, the guys with the blue uniforms when you come into the country, and the guys with the green uniforms that are patrolling all the places that you should not be entering through the country. That's the easiest way to remember it. So blue uniforms means you're at a legal point of entry. Green uniform means, why the hell did you just cross the Rio Grande River? You shouldn't be here, motherfucker. Go back to Mexico. Okay? Green means you shouldn't be here. Blue means you're coming in through a legal thing. That's the easiest way to explain it. Airports, bridges, etc. Blue. Random desert that you shouldn't be at. Green. Boom. Green uniform, guys, is Border Patrol. Blue uniform is Customs and Border Protection Office of Special Operations, okay? Or OFO, sorry, Office of Field Operations, right? So with Border Patrol, right, and they're all, and it's a little confusing, they're both like sister agencies. They're both under, so Department of Homeland Security is this, U.S. Customs and Border Protection is this, and then underneath the U.S. Border and Customs Protection umbrella is Office of Field Operations, and then U.S. Border Patrol. All right. So one more time: DHS, CBP, OFO, U.S. Border Patrol. Bam. Now, with Border Patrol, whenever Border Patrol catches people smuggling aliens or drugs or whatever across the border, okay, I can get you more nuance, but I'm just going to keep it bird's eye. Whenever Border Patrol catches people, being illegally smuggled across the border or drugs, whatever it may be, they call HSI to come handle it. Same exact thing with OFO. If someone tries to smuggle drugs into the country through the airport or through the bridges, etc., a legal point of entry. Remember, blue uniform is legal. They call HSI. So Border Patrol catches smugglers, or if Customs catches smugglers, they call HSI. HSI is the equivalent to the Detective Bureau within the Department of Homeland Security. Okay, they're the biggest investigative agency in DHS. So when they call you, right, they catch a smuggler with 20 kilos of coke. Hey, who's a duty agent? It's Myron Gaines. All right, hey, this is what I got. I got a guy here. We just caught him, 10 minutes ago. The truck is loaded. There's 30 kilos here. He's talking, or he's remaining silent, but we didn't say anything to him. We're waiting for you to get here, because they can't talk to the guy without you present. All right. So you're like, all right, cool. I'll be there in an hour. Boom. You get dressed, you get in your car, you drive over to wherever the fuck they got the guy, right? You show up. You talk to the guy on scene. Yo, what went down? Give me the facts. Okay. He brings you over to the car. Right. I'm painting a picture for y'all right now. So imagine all this. I'm painting a picture. You go up to the scene. Hey, this is what, you meet the guy that called you, that called the case in. Hey, let me show you what we got. He goes over to the vehicle. He shows you the trap compartments. These are the kilos of coke we got. I tested it. It's 98% pure. When I grabbed him, he said, no, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. But, obviously we just put him in a room. Y'all can go ahead and talk to him because they don't want to impede the investigation. It's against their policy to talk to the defendant without HSI being there. And he's like, all right, anything you need from me? Nah, I'm good. I'm just going to take my partner in there. We're going to interview. So you go in there, you interview the guy. Read him his rights, blah, blah, blah. Hey, they caught you 20 kilos of coke. What do you want to do? You're going to either go to jail right now, or you're going to cooperate and we can talk about something. Okay, I want to cooperate. Cool. Where are you supposed to take the drugs? Oh, I was going to take them to San Antonio. All right, cool. Does the person when did you leave and how long has it been since you last spoke with him? Oh, I talked to him 20 minutes ago. All right, cool. We got to get in the car right now. Boom. We get in, I tell the CBP guy, yo, we're going to pass this shit through. Let's get this shit cleaned up. We're going to do a controlled delivery. Boom, right? So we start taking, we take all the drugs out the car, get it out, have the bad guy make a phone call to the dude. I'm over there with a recording device and all that. And mind you guys, this is stuff going on all, like light speed. I'm telling CBP, yo, get rid of the drugs, get that car prepped back up. We're going to hit the road. He's over here making a dirty call. I'm calling my management, telling him, yo, we're about to do a controlled delivery. I need 10 agents. Then on top of that, I call the U.S. Attorney's Office. Yo, we're about to do a controlled delivery. Are y'all going to prosecute? It's 20 kilos of coke and we're trying to run up the mill. Yeah, cool. Run the operation. We'll be here when you're ready. Bet. I get the 10 agents there. We're setting up. Dude's on the phone talking to the last guy he talked with. Oh, I didn't get caught. I'm still good. I just had a flat tire. Some bullshit. All right, cool. We get in the car. He gets in the car. We drive all the way up to San Antonio, right? Following him the whole way. We got an agent in the car with him. We get to San Antonio. He gets the call. Yo, drop the shit off over at this parking lot. Cool. And then walk out the car. He goes over there, drops it, leaves like he was instructed. We set up surveillance and surround that bitch. And we wait. 10 guys, like let's say 3 guys come in and pick up the car because they think there's 20, 30 kilos in it like they had talked before. Bam, we bust them, right? Identify all the people. We arrest all of them. Hey, where are these drugs supposed to go? Well, if you don't tell us, you're going to face a lot of time. Prosecutor already accepted the prosecution, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're going to take it to this trap house. What's over at the trap house? We got there's a couple other guys there. We got some guns and some drugs, cool. We go to that house that they told us about, write up a search warrant, blah, blah, blah. And you guys can see how it can easily, you just go leapfrogging. That's why I was like, I want to make sure y'all really wanted to hear this before I tell the story. But that, my friend, to bring this all the way around for you, that's how HSI works with Border Patrol and Customs and Border Protection.
Don Demarco.
Give me ones in the chat, guys, if that made sense and now you understand HSI's relationship with U.S. Customs and Border Protection, legal point of entry, and Border Patrol, where it's an illegal entry. The only difference between the OFO example and the Border Patrol example I just told you guys is that with Border Patrol, same exact situation. It's just that the person that got smuggled the shit in typically came in through a land border that wasn't a designated point of entry, right? Which is a legal term. So yeah, if any of you guys are still questioning that story, let me know. I see mostly ones. I see like 1.3 and 1.5, I guess. So I guess some of y'all it's a few, but I want to make sure everybody gets it. And guys, I'm drinking water. This is just a water gallon. It has like a little sleeve in it, so I can put my keys and shit like that. But this is my gym one. So what was I gonna say? So all right, most of y'all understood that. But yeah, USPIS. And guys, the Melly thing still has no sound, by the way, FYI. But that's how it goes with Border Patrol and U.S. Customs and Border Protection. We pretty much follow up when they catch a smuggler, and we advance the case. Let's see here. We got here. Young Steve Lifestyle goes, I'm 18. I've been watching FNF. I'm working for myself, trying to be a content creator and a photographer. I'm looking forward to working with you, Miami. Hey, man, keep chasing your great dreams, bro. You can absolutely do it. He don't love you. I have 30K saved up, living in Indianapolis, Indiana. Duplex are rare to come by. I convinced myself to go from FHA to a conventional loan. Well, yeah, they're almost the same. Going for 3-bedroom, 2 baths. Is there a way I could cash flow for a single family home? All right. If you're going to move into the house, then you're not going to cash flow for obvious reasons, because you're going to have to pay that mortgage down unless you get roommates. So you have 2 options. You can either A, live in a single family home for a year, eat it, paying the mortgage. Then after a year goes, you move out, get yourself another house, and have a tenant come in and pay that mortgage off with a little bit of cash flow. Or you could just do it where you get a duplex or a triplex or a fourplex. Because remember, you don't have to just get a duplex. You get a triplex or fourplex, get one of those, live in a unit with an FHA loan, and then have the other 3 tenants pay your rent off, your mortgage off, and you'll be good. So 2 different ways to skin a cat, man. But if you're going to go the single family house route, unless you plan to have roommates, you're going to have to eat it for a year and pay that mortgage. That's why I'm such a big fan of having more doors, so that you can have more tenants to charge, and you're able to spread the financial burden across everybody. And yeah. Oh, and then as far as your Border Patrol position in West Palm Beach, let me also tell you this. I'm gonna keep it $1,000 with you. the likelihood that you're gonna get a Border Patrol spot in West Palm Beach is damn near you ain't getting it. Like, what's gonna happen is they'll probably do your like if you're in West Palm and you're applying for the process, they'll probably do all your application paperwork through the West Palm office, but they're not necessarily going to send you there as your duty location. The reason for that, guys, is like they call it like a retirement spot. Anytime you have like a Border Patrol station office in like a place that's not explicitly on the border or like in a major city or like outside of the southwest border, those spots almost always go to senior guys. They never go to new guys. So more than likely what's going to happen is if you get hired by Border Patrol, they're going to send your ass to the southwest border. I can pretty much guarantee that 99% of guys that make it through the Border Patrol Academy always get sent to the southwest border. And the southwest border, keeping it 1,000 with y'all, sucks. There's nothing out there. You know, nothing. You know what? Give y'all perspective since we got time today, cuz. Let me show you what it's like to work on the southwest border. Y'all want to have a little bit of fun? Check this out. We got to have some fun. So here, right, you go, right, Google. You're going to go, like, this was a town that was right next to the area I lived in when I was working. Rio. They even have pictures of this shit. This is a little rinky-dink town, bro. Nothing out here. Look, it's so rinky-dink, like they don't even have pictures. Yo, what the fuck, man? So as you can see, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory, you know, or like Presidio, Texas, like there's nothing there, bro. You know, like the southwest border is nothing out there. And these are like their best pictures. Bam, 3 pictures. So that's what you can expect as far as like living on the southwest border, right? You know, everyone's Mexican. If you don't speak Spanish, you might feel ostracized. So just keep that in mind that you're going to be on the southwest border and it's not the equivalent to like living in like a developed big major city. All right. So what else here? Did you ever get in touch with Sammy the Bull? You know what? Good question, bro. I was actually talking with Michael Francis like yesterday. I'm gonna ask him if he could put me in touch. Like, you know what? Fuck it. This is how much I love y'all. No procrastinating. I'm gonna do that shit right now. Hey, Mike, can you put me in touch with Sammy the Bull? My supporters wanna see that podcast. Thanks. All right, cool. We'll see what happens. Got y'all, man.
Don Demarco.
So. But yeah, that would be an interesting one. Thank you for reminding me for that, bro. What are the chances Melly is found guilty? Very high, bro. Like super, super high. I've spoken about this case ad nauseum. But if you guys, we got what 1,100 you guys in here. Some of y'all might be new viewers. If you guys, I had the Melly case file like document on my computer, but if you guys want me to give you a quick recap, it's up to you. So 1 in the chat if you guys want me to give you guys a quick verbal recap, or 2 in the chat if you guys want me to actually pull up the document and read it. Because if I pull up the document and read it, it might take longer, and I don't want to put y'all to sleep, but I could quickly summarize it. So give me 1 if you guys want me to quickly summarize it, like all the evidence, or 2 if y'all want me to actually pull up the document and we go through it. That's way more detailed than I did it last time I covered this. I read the actual document, and like people in the chat that thought he was innocent were like, oh, oh shit. So it is pretty convincing when you read the doc, but I'll leave it up to you guys, see what y'all want. Let's see here. Damn. Okay. I see mostly ones, but this one might need a poll because it looks like it's close. All right, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna make a poll for y'all right now. That way I can get a visual of what you guys want. All right, start a poll. summary or boom, questions up. Let me know what y'all want. I'm pulling up the complaint right now. See. All right, y'all. Okay, I see 66%. All right, I'll give it like a minute. I'll read the rest of these chats well. I applied to CBPO in Chicago too. Some of the same case there in terms of being sent elsewhere. No, if you do CBPO, you're gonna have more wiggle room to go to like interior type places. Like they can send you to a major city airport, etc. So if you don't want to be on the border, definitely take CBPO. But I'll tell you the guys this: Border Patrol is way more fun than OFO. Way more fun. You're out running a gun and you're on the border. You're chasing people. Like it's way more fun at Border Patrol. Like customs is boring as fuck. Like you're gonna be standing most of the time, just like checking passports. Martin, if I see feds come in ahead of time and I flush the coke down the toilet, can they charge me or am I a smart free man? Well, possession is 9/10 of the law, right? So if they bust the door and they didn't actively see it with their own two eyes that you flushed the drugs, I mean, can they charge you with it? You know, not trying to, you know, encourage criminal behavior, but like if they don't see it, they can't charge you with it, right? Or if they don't know that they got to pull up the thing real quick and look in there because maybe it didn't make it all the way through the plumbing, they can't charge you. But if they do see you do it, but they don't actually get the evidence, they can make an argument that they're going to charge you with destruction of evidence. Okay, so it looks like y'all want the summary. Cool. All right, here it goes, guys. October 26, 2018. On that night, guys, YNW Melly and the two victims, these guys right here, well, I'll show you guys. Right. YNW Melly and these two guys, this is YNW Portland. I think this one's Sack Chaser, and then this is Juvie, right? So you guys saw the footage I showed y'all earlier. They get in the car and they drive off, right? And what ended up happening, guys, is fast forward a bit. This guy, Portland, goes to the hospital in this car, blood's all over the place, and these two guys are dead, you know, dead from gunshot wounds, right? So he tells the police, yo, we were the victims of a drive-by shooting. Police are like, all right, cool. Where did the shooting happen? He says, oh, it was like in this part, like near Interstate 75, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's not important exactly where, but he tells them some story of where they get shot, right? So the police go out there, cordon off the area, and start looking for evidence. Lo and behold, no evidence is found. It's like, that's weird. So what they do is they get search warrants, right? And I'm simplifying this. There's more to it than that, but simplifying it so you guys kind of understand the story. So like, that's kind of weird. So they get a search warrant for everyone's phone, right? That was around Melly that night. And they start to quickly figure out that the stories that all the other people gave, that when they were asking, because remember, they do their interviews like first round, assuming everyone is innocent and trying to get everyone's story, right? Once they don't get like a concise story that makes sense, because remember, since they're lying, this dude's story doesn't match up with the other people that they interviewed that were also depicted in CCTV footage, right? These dudes right here. Right? These dudes. So the police go ask questions to all these dudes that come out, right? This is going to be one of the murder victims. He sits in the front seat. So all these dudes get interviewed, right? And they basically say, yeah, we're at a music we're at a music studio, we're filming, blah blah blah, all this shit, right? But but then they say that Melly got in this car, right? So when the police ask these questions, it doesn't add up. They follow Portland's story that they got hit in a drive-by, and it doesn't add up. They go to the music studio. when they went to the music studio, that's when they start to break the case wide open because they get this CCTV footage right here that I'm showing you guys. And clear as day, what do we see, guys? We see YNW Melly, right? These are some more of the guys that were questioned. What do we see? Hold on. We missed it. My bad, guys. Okay, there's Melly right there, right? So you see him come out, and what does he do? He gets in the car right here, like I showed y'all, right? This directly conflicts with what all Melly's friends told them, because they told them that Melly got in this car, but when the detectives see him actually get in this car, bam, the gloves are off. So now they're like, okay, Melly got in the back seat. The bullet wounds look like they came from the other side, and they start piecing things together, right? So they're suspicious now. You got all of Melly's friends lying, say he went in the red car, false. You got Portland saying they got shot in a drive-by, false, because when they went out there, they didn't see shell casings, broken glass, nothing. So what they do, they write a search warrant for Melly's phone. Lo and behold, they find out where Melly was on that night. And when they found out where he was, they noticed that Melly had stopped in a certain location for a good amount of time. So the police are like, okay, that's suspicious. YNW Portland didn't tell us about this. This dude right here. Remember, he's the first one who went to police. This doesn't make sense. So they go out to that area that Melly's phone was at that none of Melly's friends wanted to admit to. What do they find? Broken glass, spent shell casings, and other stuff that is indicative of a shooting happened here and there was broken shards of glass. How do they know that? They matched the broken shards of glass that were in the car, like that matched with this car, to the ones found at the scene, and they found that it was a match. Bam, bingo. They have effectively proven that car was actually the location that no one told them about, that matched Melly's phone location data. All right? Give me a one in the chat if this is making sense for y'all. This whole explanation. I want to make sure like I'm not losing any of you guys with the nuances and shit. Give me one if it makes sense. Give me a two if it doesn't. Bam. Perfect. Okay. Okay. So I see most of y'all are giving me ones. All right. Sweet. Okay. So we continue. So a story don't match up. The phone data doesn't match up. Then they take it a step further. They ask all Melly's friends, where were you guys? They're like, oh, I dropped Melly off home. So they do cell location data on some of his friends. And they find out that they never went and dropped Melly off. They went directly to their house with no stops, contrary to what they told the police. They said, oh, no, I stopped. I took Melly home, blah, blah, blah. Didn't match the records. So they know for a fact Melly was in that car and the phone location data puts him in that car. Now, this is where shit gets crazy. Now that the police know where the shooting actually happened, they start searching the vehicle. They find the spent shell casing. Where? Right here, where Melly was sitting, in the floorboard. Here's the other part that's critical. That spent shell casing that they found in that back left part of the car, it matched the bullets that were found at the crime scene with the broken glass that they were also able to connect to the car. Now they're like, okay, the murder took place here. It's irrefutable. It did not occur on Interstate 75 like they claimed, right? So now they've debunked not just Portland, but all of Melly's friends that have lied, right? Then they take it a step further. They subpoena Melly's like Snapchat, his Instagram, his communication, etc. And they realize that around the time of the shooting, Melly made a FaceTime call to his girlfriend. How do they know this? Because they saw that there was data usage for a FaceTime call at a certain time from looking at his phone. So basically, they were able to put him at the scene. They know he made a FaceTime call and he got picked up, right? And then as far as that goes, now I know y'all are probably wondering, well, why? What was the motive? Why would he kill them? Aren't those his best friends? What we find out is that YNW had some kind of deal on the table where all of them were gonna make like somewhere between $500 to $1 million or some shit selling the brand, right? And his friends, these two guys, were basically they were gonna get a cut because YNW is a corporation by all of them. So that's one of the motives. And then there's also rumors that this dude, Sack Chaser, had like disrespected Melly's mom. Remember that girl, Jamie King, that I showed y'all earlier that had a kid young? just to refresh y'all memory, this girl, right? So there was rumors that Melly was going to owe them money and that Sack Chaser, it wasn't friends with, or he was beefing with Melly's mom. So that's basic. Oh, and then the last thing, right? I'm just going over, majority of the evidence. The other thing is they noticed that when they looked at, because remember, there were bullet holes on the right-hand side of the vehicle, right? Right-hand side. However, when they looked at the patterns of how the individuals got shot, it's pretty much they got shot inside the car, and they know this because there was burn marks on the victims, which creates something called stifling. When you shoot someone, it creates a burn mark in their skin because it's discharging right on their face. So pause. The gun is discharging and releasing the powder on the victim's skin, right? So they know that the shots came from inside the car. And it's contrary to what Portland had told them where they got hit with the drive-by shooting, because where the bullets were, right, didn't match up because everyone's wound patterns were from the left side of their body. So it wouldn't make sense that all the bullet holes would be on this side, right? Despite the fact that all their wounds were on their left side. So that means whoever shot them had to have shot them from the opposite side from which they're alleging the bullets came.
Don Demarco.
It was just basically piss poor planning on the part of Melly and his guy, because they probably were in a panic after he shot them. So that is a summary of what went down. Give me guys a 1 in the chat if that makes sense. Give me a 2 if you're confused. But that's the state's evidence. So they got phone location data, they got the surveillance footage, they could pretty much put them in the vehicle. So that's why the case, and there's more pieces of evidence than that, but that's just me kind of giving y'all a bird's eye view. Now, after hearing that, I'm gonna ask you guys this. I'm gonna do a poll right now. I'm gonna do another poll. Do you guys think Melly is guilty or innocent? All right. See what y'all say. And when we do that, let me go back. I think the YNW Melly trial's back finally. Oh, okay. They had a lunch break.
And so to that end, his defense counsel did.
Are you?
And I don't think they're too
All right, this is their summary.
Worried about the jury hearing about these details.
The prosecution knows exactly what they're doing. Part of the reason why they're introducing this evidence.
And real quick, guys, because I'm always working on making my articulation skills and summarizing cases better. Did that story help you understand the evidence much more efficiently? Give me a 1 in the chat that gave you guys a good picture of what's really going on. Give me 1s in the chat. If it doesn't, give me a 2. Be brutally honest. If you're confused as fuck from what I just said, give me a 2 in the chat. Because that's something that I always be trying to work on, summarizing my points better. All right, perfect. Remember, you can be honest, guys. I'm looking. All right. I saw 1 or 2 2s. All right.
Particularly the volume of evidence and reference to the disrespectful tone that Demons took with his mother is to establish, even if by inference, things about his character and also to paint him more broadly in a bad light. And so to that end, his defense counsel did precisely what they should have done in this moment, to move for a mistrial if that motion is defeated, to at least establish for the record that this is an error that could be appealed later, and just signal in a broader sense that this is prejudicial evidence. It's irrelevant to the case in chief. It's not drawing a line between the facts and the defendant's behavior. And so with that said, the prosecution knows what they're doing. They're trying to establish as much of a perception of them as possible as someone of low standing character and lacking in moral turpitude as a helpful inference that they can use later.
Prosecution, you sneaky people, you know what you're doing there. All right, let's take a break. We're going to hopefully get Terry Austin on to talk a little bit more about what she's seeing in that courtroom. So stay with us here on Law and Crime. We'll be right back right after that.
about words that were being used, some derogatory words between the two of them by Melly. But as you know, I mean, arguments do happen. The judge immediately denied the motion, and Mark Moretti got back on the stand and continued to read the message.
I'm Anjanette Levy.
All right, I'm playing it from here just so we can understand the full context.
And welcome to Law and Crime. We are taking your questions during the lunch break in the Y. We are in day 14 of the state's case. And they've been hearing all day, all morning, again, from lead detective Mark Moretti. Just to bring you up to speed, in case you haven't been following the case closely, Jamel Demons is YNW Melly's 24 years old and faces 2 counts of first-degree murder and the possibility of the death penalty for the shooting deaths of his 2 friends back in 2018. His co-defendant, Cortland.
88% of you guys thought Melly was guilty. So, hey, man, for the 11% of you guys that still think he's innocent, you know, it is what it is. I mean, the evidence is pretty strong, though, guys.
Henry claims that Chris Thomas Jr. and Anthony Williams were killed in a drive-by shooting. But the state says the evidence shows the fatal shots were fired from the back seat and that Melly did it. We have a great panel to take all of your questions today. With us is Terry Austin. She is down at the Broward County Courthouse in Florida covering the case. Also with us is Linda Kenny Bodden, a defense attorney and host here at Law and Crime. And of course, Brian Buckmeyer is with us as well. He is a host here at Law and Crime and also a defense attorney. But Terry, let's start with you before we get to the questions. What's been going on in the courtroom this morning?
Well, Anjanette, this morning we started out with a motion by the defense to keep out some evidence that had to do with a gun. It was subsequent to the crime, and there was some discussion and some messages about buying a gun, and the judge actually agreed with the defense and said it's not relevant and it will stay out. The judge also added that he only allowed all of these messages to come in because he understands the prosecution wants to establish the ownership of the 9807 gun. And the prosecution is saying that that gun belonged to YNW Melly. And then we heard, as you said, Mark Moretti got back on.
Well, wait, that doesn't make sense because they never found the murder victim. What's this woman talking about? Sorry, the murder weapon. Hold on. This doesn't make sense.
Is YNW Melly's 24 years old and faces 2 counts of first-degree 28 Anthony Williams covering the case and a defense attorney
with a motion by the. Well, Anjanette, this morning we started out with a motion by the defense to keep out some evidence that had to do with a gun. It was subsequent to the crime, and there was some discussion and some messages about buying a gun, and the judge actually agreed with the defense and said it's not relevant and it will stay out. The judge also added that he only allowed.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so because in my head, I'm like, why would they even, who cares about a gun? All right. So just so y'all know, they never recovered the murder weapon in this case, right? So there's rumors that Melly and Fredo Bang came back and got rid of the gun after the shooting happened, like the next day. We don't know that for a fact. That's kind of something I heard through the grapevine. But the reason why the judge said, no, we're not going to bring that in is because it's like, it's suggestive and they don't want that shit to come in and kind of like poison the jury. So, okay, now it makes sense.
All of these messages to come in because he understands the prosecution wants to establish the ownership of the 9807 gun. And the prosecution is saying that that gun belonged to YNW Melly. And then we heard, as you said, Mark Moretti got back on that stand and they began going through messages. And many of those messages were between Melly and his mother. Some of it was inflammatory, but a lot of it had to do with, Mom, I know, I love you, and messages back and forth between the two of them talking about issues like, why did you not tell me the show was canceled? People are.
That's what we went through earlier. So it's just what I speculated. Like they were showing those text messages, guys, to prove that Melly is the user of that phone because that's the phone that they had used to track the story I had just told you with the Jeep and finding the glass and the bullet shell case, etc. So that phone actually led them to the real crime scene.
Talking about your show is canceled. So to me, it sounded like typical mother and son discussions. And at the end of the day, you know, the defense actually wanted to keep it out. The motion for the mistrial was because of those inflammatory messages. And what David Howard argued was he's the attorney for the defense, one of the attorneys, and he was arguing that it was put in only to inflame that jury, to make them upset about words that were being used, some derogatory words between the two of them by Melly. But as you know, I mean, arguments do happen. The judge immediately denied the motion, and Mark Moretti got back on the stand and continued to read the messages back and forth. So that was most of this morning. And I do expect when they come back this afternoon, we'll hear more of the same.
And it's been very tedious, Terry. I mean, I was going through the testimony again last night, and some of this is just, it goes on and on. I mean, there are 75,000, if not more, pages of Instagram messages or a download from a phone. And Melly was, talking in pretty derogatory terms about his mom. He was calling her the B word at some points and talking with friends about her, said she sold her soul. So I think he had a point, David Howard did. That, I mean, he's literally slamming his mom, and he said that it was basically tainting every mom on the jury.
Well, I think it was a great argument. I think it's an argument that the defense should have made. But for any mom out there who has a teenager or someone older than a teenager, once you have these grown children, they do say things. I think the bottom line as a mother, I would take away, and I'm not sure how that jury is thinking about it, is they express love for each other at the end of the day. Yes, there are some derogatory language that's used. There's some, accusations that are made. But I mean, they're grown adults. And remember, Jamie, the mom is a little younger than most moms, so they're closer in age than most. And so I definitely think they have a very close connection and probably do speak to each other slightly differently than other moms and sons may speak to each other. But the motion was made, and I think it was on behalf of the defense, obviously something that had to be done. But I think the mothers on that jury are probably not too worried about it.
That's interesting. Jamie King was 14 when she had YNW Melly. So I saw that in the documentary that was produced by Melly's team.
And the prosecution actually played that documentary. Y'all want to know why? Here. The prosecution played it, and it works in both ways, but. So this documentary, right? Look at this. 4 days after the completion of this film, YNW Melly and his friends were the targets of a drive-by shooting in Miami, Florida. Wait, hold on. His own documentary put him at the location of the crime. This is a huge self-snitch. And the prosecution used this because they were trying to say Melly wasn't even there. So he basically shot himself in the foot, bro. This is a huge instance of fucking self-snitching, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I told y'all, man, this case is wild. Where are we at here?
Team about them. Let's get to the questions now and keep them coming. We've got some great ones coming in. Submit them on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Not from who. Also, when is the defense's chance to state their case and bring in their own witnesses?
Okay, so I'll read some of these chats real quick, guys. Jacob Dugan goes, the shots left a triangle pattern in the clothes they had, so it was a Glock. Why are they not trying to find the weapon and not say what was used? Because the reason why, guys, is you want to be able to find the actual gun used, and the reason why is because when you shoot a gun, it creates basically a fingerprint for that gun, because every gun has a unique kind of pattern it leaves on bullets, which creates effectively a bullet fingerprint. So they need the actual murder weapon so that they can test it for ballistics and see if it matches. So having another gun, they have to have the actual murder weapon to match it, if that makes sense. That's why. I make over 100K. I'm with this girl for about 3 years. I take care of her, so she was really good. But then a friend told sex is a sin, and now she completely changed. I kicked her out, but she don't want to leave because she's not working and have nowhere else to go. What should I do? Yeah, I mean, bro, at the end of the day, you can't negotiate desire. If she's over here like putting, her sinning all of a sudden over you, it is what it is, bro. Like, that's an L on her. Like, I mean, she might, just because, like, you shouldn't have to pay for her making bad decisions in her past. Like, if she comes to God and she decides, I don't want to hook up anymore, well, you can come to freedom and decide to not support her anymore. Like, just like she has the free will to say, I don't want to sin anymore, I'm not going to have premarital sex with you anymore, you can say, cool, I am now effectively single and I don't have to support you anymore. So it is what it is, bro. Don't feel ashamed for enforcing boundaries and letting her know that there's consequences. If she's gonna do that, you're under zero obligation to provide for her, bro. So don't. And here's the thing: stay strong, Antonio. Stay strong, because she's gonna try to shame you. She's gonna say you're a piece of shit. She's gonna say you're a jerk. She's gonna say all kinds of things to attack your masculinity, because she knows that shaming is the game to get you to feel sorry for her. So don't fall for it, man. Don't fall for her. She switched up on you. You are now within your right to switch up on her. Stop having Nick on. He said Tate should be arrested and encourages followers to not work out. He is a net negative for RP. Bozo, do your research. Number one, I never heard him say Tate should be arrested, because he actually, when I was on the stream with him yesterday, he said I'm a Tate fan. Two, if he does encourage his followers to not work out, never heard it. But if he does, so what? I mean, like I said before, are me and Nick going to agree on everything? No, I guess this is another one that we don't agree on. And now, as far as like you're saying he's negative for the RP, no, I think he's actually very good for the RP, because you got to remember, guys, there's guys, like, think of it this way. Us over here at Fresh and Fit, we bring y'all people that are red pill aware in their specific field. I'll explain what I mean. On our side, we're RP aware with women and finances. And if we're not aware of finances to maybe a certain niche, like maybe the stock market, we bring in another guy that knows more and we talk to him. You can effectively say that he's the red pill of the industry, because he's using tactics that other people don't necessarily know about to make money. So he's aware in that specific field. You know, you bring someone on like Fuentes, he's very good at what he does as far as like identifying Zionist presence in the American government that influences the American government to act against its own best interest. So there's people that have different expertises and different niches that you got to respect. Just because he says, oh, I don't agree with this, doesn't discount his qualifications for another topic that you guys can still listen to and get immense value. Damn, that was a mouthful there, but pause. Now y'all know. Leslie Van Hoon was a former, yes, Jared Choi, shout out to you, bro. And I actually, just because you asked that, and Troy said something funny earlier. He said, if you can go to jail for being a lover boy, all of us are going to prison. Facts, bro. Basically, finessing a woman is going to get you in jail. So check this out. Charles Manson, as you guys know, I covered the Charles Manson case on Sunday. And long story short, Manson was behind like 9 different murders, or 7 to 9 different murders. And this woman, Leslie, right, who y'all are about to see right now, basically killed or was involved in the murder of a couple of them. They would basically go into people's houses, bro, and like violently kill them. Watch the Manson episode to see what I mean. But this is one of the people that were there, and she just got released after 53 years, bro. That shit is crazy. Single mother household, can't make this shit up. Yeah, no, facts. So she literally just got released on parole, guys. 18 hours ago.
This just in, breaking news. Former Charles Manson follower Leslie Van Houten has been released from prison. Officials with the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation say that Van Houten was, quote, released to parole supervision. This comes days after Governor Gavin Newsom said he would no longer fight her parole after a state appeals court ruled.
Those are the 2 people she was involved in killing. It was really bad, guys. Basically, Manson broke into the house, tied them both up, told all of his followers to go into the house. He got in the car, left, and then 3 of Manson's followers, a dude and 2 chicks, violently stabbed, shot, and killed these 2. And they they stuck a fork in this guy, and literally in his chest. They carved the word war on his stomach or / chest, and then they stuck the fork that they used to carve it on his body. So they violently killed these people, man. So it's really crazy that this chick is finally out of prison after 53 years, but she should have stayed in there.
Newsom.
But California, Clown World,
said he would no longer fight her parole after a state appeals court ruled that she should be released. Van Houten has been in prison for 53 years in connection with the 1969.
Bro, this nigga right here, man. What the fuck? 50 years, she's 76. Danger zone.
Danger zone.
Bro, she's beyond the danger zone, bro. This is fucking damn near ghost territory.
9 killings of Leno and Rosemary LaBianca.
She in the last saga of her life, last chapter.
She had been previously recommended for parole 5 times since 2016, but Newsom and former Governor Jerry Brown rejected those recommendations. Van Houten's attorney says that she was taken to transitional housing.
Crazy, bro. Yeah. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna cut it here. Because I got to get some sleep before our Fresh and Fit episode. We're gonna cover the Jonah Hill thing, guys, later tonight. for 7:30. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I wish we had been able to cover a little bit more ground here, but they didn't. You know, they started late. Framing Austin, $5. Appreciate that, my friend. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything else. Yeah. So yeah, I'll probably do this again tomorrow, guys. So stay tuned, and I love y'all, guys. I'll catch you with the new outro. Peace.
A special agent with Homeland Security Investigations, okay, guys? HSI.
This is what Fed Reacts covers.
Defender Jeffrey Williams and Associate YSL did